Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Now, if I'm correct, this should be the last stretch of the initial job class quests for me to do left, because there's only 3 left left for me. Yeah. So, I figured I'd start with those. Of course, I'm back here with Obro in order to start with one for the Ninja, because that was the next one I unlocked after the Dragoon. So let's see what he has for us today. Why can I not speak? We have Search for the Stolen Scroll. Oh, hey, Jack's gonna be involved in this one. Ooh, I haven't even seen him in a while. Obro has the look of a man who has seen better days. Oh dear, what could have happened? Alas and alack, whatever am I to do? Oh, hi, I'm here. Oh, Dexter! As a shinobi, I'm loath to admit this, but I did not see you come in. How did you not see me come in? I walked in through the front door, and that's exactly the direction you were looking at. Huh. Really? Not that perceptive, huh? Truth be told, I've been somewhat distracted of late. Princess Yuki, it would seem, sent a letter to my village praising us for our efforts on her behalf. Right, with the stolen ceremonial dagger, right? Thus revealing my story of an injury preventing me from making the journey home for the ruse that it was. Aw, man. But my shame is not that I have been summoned back to the village, but rather quite the opposite. Despite knowing that I'm hale and hearty, my elders seem to be in no particular hurry to welcome me back into the fold. I wonder why they wouldn't want you back back yet. You've completed your mission, right? Missions? Should the time come when we have need of you in Doma, we shall summon for you. But until then, you are to remain at your post and do all in your power to aid our countrymen in Eorzea. Such were their words. Okay, so he technically still has a mission. It's just miscellaneous work if they need it. I see. Is this how far I have fallen? Am I as a falcon bereft of its claws? A dull blade tossed to the wayside by its master? For all I know, I have been all but exiled to this place. Oh, yeah, wow, that is unfortunate if that's true. I don't think it is. I'm sorry, Dexter. Heaven knows that you did not come here to listen to my griping. On a brighter note, I just received word from Captain Jack. It seems some Easterners are causing something of a stir. Ooh, I suppose I should be grateful that someone still has need of my services. Anyhow, it would seem the Kami have led you here at a most opportune time. Would you care to accompany me? Oh, of course, sir. Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. Let us make for Limensa and see what our friends at the Rogues Guild would ask of us. Heck yeah! Time to go meet up with an old buddy! And to do that, I need to actually return back to Limensa. I did not prepare for that, but I'm so glad I did. Whee! And then, of course, from here all the way to the Fisherman's Guild. Almost forgot where it was. And then down to docks. We must hurry. We don't know what Jack needs, and we don't know if it's going to be something urgent. Pardon me, Lone Word. May I in? You're looking to head inside? Maybe. It's really rainy out, I'm noticing. Actually, no, not just noticing. I've known for a while that it was raining outside. Hey, Obro's in his civilian attire for this one. I know not what my countrymen have done to catch Captain Jack's eye, but I can only imagine it's nothing good. Oh, nothing good, huh? Well, let's see what that actually is. Well, if it ain't the dimmerest dammer of them all, I trust you've been keeping your stabber sharpened. What with you and Obro on the job, I reckon all'll be Bob before the Lightmans comes round. Here's where we stand. One of me little birds in the Kraken's arms came chirping to me a story about some domans who I reckon are breaking one code or another. Oh, they're breaking a code? Seems they, the Krakens, that is, were out snilching the eastern seas when they grabbed a vessel flying Garlean colors, as they were wont to do. Oh, wait, were they undercover then? But then came the rub. The crew claimed to be Doman, you see, and upon dwindling their captor's identity, they changed tack, begging for asylum on Eorzean shores and offering the entirety of their cargo in full return for safe passage. So if it was... Oh, wait. If it was a Garlean ship, they might have stolen a Garlean ship somehow and escape and find their way here? Call him a band-aid cove or a fool. The Kraken captain took the self-styled Domans up on their offer. Stowing the Eastern treasures and the Easterners themselves away in the hold, they set sail for Limsa. Oh, I see. They bartered their ability to get here using a Garlean ship. Wait, why would the Garleans agree to that though? Unless he's not Garlean? Weird. But after pulling into port, a funny thing happened. No sooner had the Krakens dropped anchor than the refugees put on their best beater cases and skulked off into the dead of Darkmans, leaving all of their treasure behind. Okay, so it was just a ploy to be able to get here, but what for? All their treasures, save one, a scroll of sorts that had been hiding in a corner, all inconspicuous-like. Carvalane reckons that those Doman refugees have played us for some run fun, and they're all selling the scroll on the black markets for good blunt even as we speak. The scroll specifically, even though they had much more treasure than that? I see. So you would have us recover the scroll in question and bring the thieving Domans to justice. I'm honored to lead what aid I can, and yet I cannot help but wonder, just what could it be about this scroll to make it so valuable to my countrymen? Yeah, one scroll more important than the rest of the treasure combined? Well, we're not going to whittle the scrap just to sit around here on our dawdles, now are we? Let's slouch around and see what the common coves and morts have and haven't seen. Dexter, why don't you go pay Etolwan a visit at the wench? If there's any rumors going around about any shifty Easterners, like as not, that mort will know. You do remember what to order, yeah? Of course, a timber damber like yourself would. Good luck out there, and keep your waddles open. I'll be waiting for you in Bulwark Hall when you're through. Do you remember what to order? Oh, right, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a code, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm probably not going to remember what code that is, unless it's blatantly obvious. You are... Yes, you are in here. Good. Ah, yes, the barmaid. Of course. I remember talking to her before, but don't remember what for, though. Hi. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? I'm gonna be dumb. No, I am dumb. I'm gonna be... I don't even know which one. I forgot which one to answer. I'll say a weak ale. You must be here on business. Mayhaps I could offer you something from our underground menu. Now, what's your fancy? Oh, was I correct? I guessed and I was correct. Guests from the east, you say? Why, yes, I do believe we had some visitors not long ago matching that description. They left shortly before you arrived. Oh, they were just here? I make a habit of pricking my ears up to catch our patrons' every whisper, but the party in question required little such effort. Why, they were shouting of tales of riches and glory in a roar that could wake the dead. Okay, so they weren't being subtle about it. Said they were on their way to Wineport to make their transaction of a lifetime, though they weren't keen on going into detail. Just between us, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something less than savory about their business. Speaking of savory, can I interest you in our seafood stew? Oh, I'd love that. We're not going to get any, though. Okay, speak with Jack back at Bulwark Hall. Bulwark Hall is below us. Pardon me, Scranrail. I need to go down, please. Thank you. Alright, you guys are... Aha! Of course. Right where I thought you might be. I wish you an ahoy and an avast, my honored matey. Oh, forgive me, I was just practicing my Limmenson dialect. How do you, ye reckon it sounds? Could use work. At least you're in the spirit of it, I like that, at least. So, our lads are headed to Wineport, huh? Been at work, Dexter. Remind me to slip Tolwyn some extra blunt next time we stop in the wench for libations. That said, something doesn't sit right with me. Cackling their plans for every drunkard and tavern wench to hear? I reckon our friends might be looking to amuse us if you whittle my gist. Keep your eyes open and your stabbers sharp, mates. Okay, so they're intentionally doing so potentially as a trap. Aha. Okay, rendezvous in Wineport. I can do just that. Boop. Alright, so where exactly do we need to reunite? Behind me! Aha! You guys okay? You realize it's raining, right? think we have had one too many sips. Oh, that's why. It's probably because they're drunk. Oh, boy. Sorry for the wait. How are you doing? I'm sorry, Dexter. I fear we were too late. Too late? What? They were here? We missed them? Well, there's a bleeding surprise. The code-breaking curs have already bit the blow and hopped the twig, with a caravan's worth of bingo in tow. Word is they were last seen beating a path for Bloodshore. Ah, dang it. So we did just miss them. But what could they mean to... Wait a bleeding moment. What if their grog's not meant for selling, but keeping their throats wet on a long voyage? I reckon our lads are trying to smuggle the scroll home. There's no time to lose. Let's brush off our beater cases and make for Bloodshore all quick-like. Obero and I'll snilch the north side. Dexter, you take the south. We have to catch these curs before they slip our daddles for good. Okay, time to go sleuthing. Let's go. Whee! Striped tiger wolf friend. Okay, so suspicious Easterners at Bloodshore. Hold on, I can just teleport there, can't I? I could. It'll take a little less time. Oh, it's way further south than I thought. So I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, south from here. Let's go. Suspicious Easterners. How suspicious? Over by... Aha! Why, hello, rough-hewn Hingan! Okay, for some reason, I didn't even know what that was in between you guys. It's just bottles. Hello. You just had to poke your nose in our business, huh? Guess you leave us no choice. I mean, you do have a choice. It's just not this. Also, I should be using my mudras. That's not quite the mudra I was thinking of using, but still works, I guess. How about I trick attack you? And now you're dead. And then, for good measure, I will strike you down. There we go. Okay. So we took them down. It was only the 3 of them, though? There's most likely more, isn't it? Ah! Y'all jump scare! Okay, so now I can teleport back to Costa... Wait, am I heading back to Costa del Sol? I'm heading north of Costa del Sol. Okay. I can just teleport back to Costa del Sol for now. Slightly less time. I actually haven't checked how much skill I have in a long time. I'm pretty sure I know I have plenty. So, I can spare some. Alright, so... We have taken down the interlopers, or at least some of them. Oh! Oh, right. Oh, wait, they were in both the north and the south? Why were they both? This garb. Why, these men are samurai from Hingashi. Whatever is the meaning of this? Yeah, they were samurais. They're not... Why would samurais be trying to smuggle a scroll? Any ideas, Jack? Let me guess. You came upon a couple of rough-looking cubs. These cubs came waving their stabbers in my face before I could edge in a word. I reckon 'twas the same for you. Technically. The scroll is nowhere to be seen, nor is anything resembling a ship. If I did not know better, I would say they were a simple group of ruffians enjoying their ill-gotten grog. The dim one sees, but does he truly see? No, these unfortunate men were but pawns in a grand scheme, as disposable as the bottles that now litter the shore. Why do I get a feeling I know who this is? Oh. Maybe? Maybe not. I thought it was our ninja friend from before, but if it's him in disguise, I can't tell. Meanwhile, your true quarry has boarded a trader and sails for Kugane even as we speak, under the auspices of the East Eldenard Trading Company, no less. So cunning a scheme. I wish I'd thought of it myself. Or did I? How do you know all? Bugger me, you're the cub from the House of Sticks. Or are you? It is him! I was right! Karasu Redbeak? Childhood friends turned bitter enemies, then friends once more. Reunited after far too long. Our hero returns and the audience swoons. Oh, what a joyous day. Or is it? I'll say this much, dim one. For once, you've managed to surprise me. To think that the oh-so-serious Oboro would lie to his elders to avoid having to make the journey home, only to find he wasn't welcome to begin with. Oh, the irony of it all. Enough of your preening and prattling, Harasu. I want answers. How did you know we were here? And what is your connection to the thieves we pursue? Does he have a connection? You mean the thieves who already eluded our clumsy grasp, just as I'm about to do? I fear that is a story for another day. Aw, man. Not gonna tell us? Bah! Ever the slippery bird, that one. Like a penguin. That deaf rook an acquaintance of yours? That's news to Jack Swaddles. Meanwhile, we've got our work cut out for us if we still want to grab that scroll. Is there anywhere we can have a few wids? You know, secret-like? Say no more, Captain Jack. As luck would have it, our base of operations is but a short walk from these parts. Dexter, pray join us at the storehouse. Ah, got it. So Karasu's involved again. But why? We must find out! Samurais, a missing scroll, the more valuable than all the treasure combined in order to barter passage. This is a sticky situation. Well, not sticky situation, but certainly a mystery. Oh, almost went to the wrong side. Well, I missed the stairs. How did I miss the stairs? Jeez. My coordination is off lately, apparently. Hey, guys, I have returned. I reckon this is about the shabbiest, shoddiest shack of Jack's ever laid eyes on. In other words, the perfect hideout. Aye, Oboro's sharper than he lets on. Glad you like it. It's a little barren, but it meets our standards. Karasu Redbeak. Of all the places I thought our search might lead us, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would lead us to him. Come square with me, Oboro. Just who is this Karasu Cove? Can we trust him? Or is he like us not to stick us with the stabbers in our back the moment we turn our blind eye? No, I mean, yes. I mean, he's neither or both. Perhaps I should say it's complicated. Yeah, especially with that guy with his theatrics. Judging from your reaction, it sure seems as much. Anyway, if our men set sail for Higashi, I reckon we've got no choice but to do the same. Wasn't exactly preparing for a long voyage, but damned if I'm to leave this job half done. That said, shamed as I am to admit it, this is old Jack's first journey to the Far East. I wouldn't know Kugane from a rum duck's arse, and I don't know a rogue what can do his work without knowing the lay of the land. That's where we come in, or at least I do. Worry not, Captain Jack. I've traveled there on many occasions to procure the tools of my trade from the finest Hingon artisans. It will be my pleasure to serve as your guide. I can too. Your presence would be most heartening as well, Dexter. Kugane is a city where anything can happen, and there's no telling what dangers await us there. I know of some dangers. There's apparently an ancient fox spirit. I'll agree with that. But mind you, Dexter's a right busy cove. What say we do it this way? Oboro and I will go on ahead, and we'll send for you once we've snilched out the place and worked out our next plan of action. A reasonable plan, Captain Jack. In that case, Dexter, pray check in at the storehouse from time to time. I'll send word to Yome when we require your services. In the meantime, may the Kami guide you in your training. Ah, so we're not going to go there ourselves first? We're going to wait for an envoy to tell us if they're ready? Well, I'm probably ready now. Depending on where Yome is. Is Yome next to us? Yeah, the next ninja quest will be available from Yome upon reaching level 63, which I clearly am. I was correct. Yome is right here. Hello, sir. Ninja Bathin' Redux? Are we gonna... Oh, we're probably gonna be going to the I forget what it's called. The inn, right? I just went over this the last time. A couple times. Was it last time? Yeah, I went over this last time. I forget what it was called. The Boku... I'll figure it out when we get there. Yome has a missive from the Far East with your name on it. Ah, Dexter, I have a letter for you from Master Oboro. It would appear that his investigation in Kugane has borne fruit. Here, see for yourself.
I thank you.
Dear Dexter, I hope this letter finds you well. After a long and rather uneventful voyage, we have arrived safely in Kugane. Captain Jack seems quite taken with Higan culture and is enjoying a stroll in the pleasure quarters at this very moment. Ooh. But forgive me, you're not interested in a diary of our travels. As for the matter of the scroll, rumors abound of a band of Doman scufflaws have been causing a stir in town of late. Putting together the accounts we've heard, the good captain and I are convinced that these are the thieves we seek. If the word about town is to be believed, these individuals are far more dangerous than we had imagined. I trust that you've been pursuing your ninjutsu training with your usual diligence. My apologies, of course you have. In any event, we would have you join us at your earliest convenience. We'll be keeping an eye out for your arrival. Seek us in the alley behind the second pier ferry docks. Safe travels, friend.
I have my mission.
It's good to see Master Oboro in good spirits once more. Ever since the elders commanded him to remain here in Eorzea, he has not been quite himself. After all, a shinobi without a duty to carry out is as a hawk with clipped wings. It's good to see Master Oboro soaring high once more. Still, I worry. Though I have great respect for the man, he can often be too trusting for his own good. Pray, go to his side, friend, and see that he does not get himself into undue trouble. May the Kami carry you safely across the sea.
Thank you, friend.
And I'm just realizing how strange it is that Oboro is technically back home when they said he shouldn't be. I hope that the people don't find out. Okay, we're heading back to Kugane.
Nope, not there.
Kugane. Here. Almost got that messed up. Then again, no. I mean, Kugane isn't his home, so he actually wouldn't be. Okay, so we should be good for now then. So, need to head to... Oh! Back this way. How far this way? Ah, okay. There's no Aetheryte close to that, so I guess we'll just have to walk there. But that's fine, because they're right here! Ha 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 ha! Oh! Hello, miss. Ah, Dexter, it's been too long. To have traveled so far to assist Oboro in his mission, words cannot begin to convey my gratitude. Oh, wait! Well, no, this is Sir Friend Tsubame. How could I forget that? Okay. Sheesh. I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. Dexter, what took you so long? Have you snooched the rum doxies in the pleasure district? I'm liking this place more and more by the day. Well, don't get too comfortable. We have a mission after all. Dexter, I thank you for answering my call. Tsubame too has made the journey from the village to join us in retrieving the scroll. It's an honor to stand by your side again, Dexter. Master Oboro will doubtless benefit from your presence, as he always does. Likewise, I figured we could use a few more dimmer dammers on the job, so I sent for Underfoot and the Stray. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have friends from the guild as well. Their ship should be pulling into harbor before long. In the meantime, allow me to share what we've learned. Reliable sources have it that the theft of the scroll is the work of the Garnet League, a notorious band of outlaws feared throughout Doma. When the Doman Rebellion was crushed 1 year ago, many a samurai fled the battlefield to escape the Empire's wrath. Dishonored and unable to return home, most turned to banditry to eke out a living, as was common for real-world samurai to do as well. It is the most lethal of these warriors who formed the Garnet League. Oh dear. Cutting down innocent men for their coin purses, plundering villages, the men and women of the Garnet will gladly stain their hands with blood as long as it means they will live to see the morrow. Why they covet that scroll so, I cannot say. What I do know is that if we do not stop them, they are all but certain to leave a trail of corpses in their wake. We must move, and quickly. Fortunately, they should not prove too hard to find. Confident in their ability to cut down anyone who dares oppose them, they take little trouble to conceal themselves. That'll make it very easy. Should make it very easy then. On the contrary, they parade their garnet-hued kimono for all to see. You can distinguish them from the similarly garbed Sekigasumi by their lack of a hakama and their singularly uncouth demeanor. Okay, so they're similar color, but thankfully they dress differently, I see. Let us split up and cover as much ground as we can. Dexter, I wouldn't trust the Shiokaze's hostelry and the Rakuza district to you. Keep to the shadows and gather what knowledge you can. When we're done with the task, let's reconvene here. Alright, we have our missions. Geez, Subami almost walked through me there. Okay, so we're heading back to the hostelry and to the area north of that. Okay, so let's see what we can find back at the hostelry. Oh, there's a spot up there too. Figure out how to... Oh, wrong button. I meant to use this button. There we go. Okay, let's just figure out how to do that stuff later if I still want to. So, supposed to find information here somewhere. Oh, I have to use hide specifically. Okay, got it. Let's see. Hide I have set to here. Okay, so where do I need to be? Is it you? Wait, that's something different, isn't it? It is. Oh, this is clan hunts in Kugane. Okay, I'll have to look into that later. But first, I need to remember my mission. Looks like I'm not seeing any places down here, so I'm assuming it's somewhere up here that I need to be, right? Oh, interesting. These men look to be members of... Oh, these are members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. One day she has us sneaking into Bleeding Imperial storehouse, and the next, the Confederacy's chasing us halfway across the Ruby Sea. Zakuro could pay twice what she does, and it wouldn't be bloody worth it. Come now, even you must admit it was quite the little adventure. Though it was fortunate we came upon those Eorzean pirates when we did, and that they believed our little ruse. In the end, we made it here with our little prize, did we not? We simply took a slight detour. We didn't all make it. Or have you forgotten those who we left behind at Bloodshore? Cut down by our pursuers, no doubt. Oh, the samurai we fought before. The poor bastards, whose brilliant idea was it to go along with that masked man's plan anyway? Oh, they were... Okay, so they were in league with Karasu, then. If our brothers could not fend for themselves, they have only themselves to blame. As for our mysterious benefactor, he led us here as promised, did he not? Now we need only wait for our client to show up and deliver the goods, and we'll never... Pardon me. And we'll never need worry about going hungry again. Speaking of which, just how long does our man mean to keep us waiting? I'm beginning to wonder if someone isn't playing all of us for fools. Now, we were late with our delivery after all. Word has it that our client returned to Koshu when we did not show, and now is making the long journey back to Kugane. We owe him some patience, do we not? Aha! So we have information. Some of it. Okay, so I'm done with this. Oh. Done with being hidden for now. And let's see what intel we can gain from the north. So, where do I need to be? Oh, hold on. Make sure they don't see me, just in case they're involved somehow. Thankfully, they're not. They're just kids. Okay, so where can I find some other people who might be doing some shady business? Perhaps oh, yep, it's those guys. Okay, so I have to be down here. Okay, stick to the shadows and listen in. These men look to be members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. We got a good angle on these two. There we go. I swear, I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Barely put a finger on the thing, and next I knew, Zakuro's blade was at my throat. I thought she was going to cut me down right on the spot. Put yourself in her shoes. They say our client is such a dangerous man, he's been known to kill those who renege on their agreements. If anything happened to that scroll, her life and ours would be as good as forfeit. You're saying she's as scared as us? Zakuro Brightblood, who single-handedly cut down 100 Garleans in a day during the rebellion? Zakuro Blightblood, who dyes her hair red with the blood of her foes? She cuts an imposing figure, this is true. But deep down, she's actually quite the sensitive type. Sensitive? Don't make me laugh. Okay, that does sound familiar. We did meet someone like that in the previous missions, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, it was a woman related to the missing dagger case, I think, right? I think so. Seems accurate, based on what I can remember. Okay, so it's gonna take a while for me to get... Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought I had something else on it. I had sprint, or had jog, I think. Because for some reason it didn't look like I was going any faster, but I was. It's fine. Hello, I have returned it. Seems the long journey's dulled, old Jack's Waddles. Hope you had better luck than I. Maybe? Depends on what you found. There's an air about you, Dexter. I can tell you have grown even stronger since last we met. Not by much, actually. By about, 7 levels. It would seem we have everyone assembled. Excellent. Let's share all we have learned. So, what did you find? Or maybe it's just what I found. Allow me to see if I have this right. In short, the Garnet League lifted the scroll from a Guardian shorehouse at the bidding of an unknown Hyungan client. They meant to sail straight from Yanxia to Kugane, but ran afoul of the Confederacy. Doubtless because they were too poor to pay the ruby tithe. In fleeing, they were then captured by the Krakens, so they claimed to be Doman refugees seeking asylum. Upon arriving in Eorzea, they made off with the scroll and eventually found safe passage to Kugane with Karasu's aid? That one's motives remain as inscrutable as ever, but I digress. Furthermore, they are led by one Zakuro Brightblood, about whom no small number of tall tales are told. Regardless of their veracity, there can be no doubting that she is a formidable opponent. For my part, I heard that she's most protective of the scroll, and keeps it on her person at all times, night and day. Getting that back is going to be tough then. I heard that Sakura and her followers have entered a room at the Bokhairo Inn. That's what it was, Bokhairo. An inn in town famous for its hot spring baths. Old Jack managed to whittle is that all old Jack managed to whittle is that the cove is right fond of her flowing locks. Oh right, the blood-stained hair, yeah, and that she fancies herself a cup of tea, making the trip from the inn to the tea house and back at least thrice a day. Ooh, that is most enlightening, Captain Jack. Now we must find a way to get our hands on the scroll before Zakuro's client arrives. But how? We could challenge her to single combat, but the second Yasumi would not look kindly on that. Certainly not. Besides, we are shinobi, are we not? We must use stealth to our advantage. We simply need a plan. Have our friends arrived? Our friends have arrived! Hey! Look up below! Underfoot's on the scene! Good to see you again, Dexter. Can't wait to snout the new tricks you've learned from your friends here. What's a Mart's got to do to get ourselves some sushi? I'm bloody starved. And what's with all these bleeding seagulls? I swear, if another one takes a shite in my hair, it'll be seagull stew for dinner tonight. Oh, and one of them got on your head. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh? Wait, that's it. Vicab, you're a bloody genius! And so am I reckon. Why? Gather round and lend me your riddles, friends. Old Jack's got a plan. Does it involve seagulls? First, we catch Sakura as she's beating her way from the inn to the tea house. Underfoot, Vicab, Tsubame, you three be in charge of causing a scene and stopping them in their tracks. Okay. Meanwhile, Dexter, you make your way into the perch atop the markets and drop some imitation seagull shite down from above. Okay, so the seagulls were involved in that. What with her precious locks all mucked up, the Mort's sure to make for the hot springs. She can't very well bring the scroll into the water, so we just follow along, all stealthy-like, and heave it from her whatever basket she stowed it away in. For good measure, Oboro, I'll head to the bathhouse as well and keep the old girl occupied until Dexter has the scroll safely in his daddles. A most impressive plan, Captain Jack. But I have one question. How do you propose the two of us keep Zakuro occupied? Oboro, surely you remember our visit to Bronze Lake and the little show I put on for our pirate friend? It's all quite simple, really. I'm not certain I understand what... Oh. On second thought, I'm not quite convinced this is the best course of action. Well, it's the only one we have so far. Give yourself some more credit, lad. Now, Dexter, you'll want to climb up to the rooftop in Bocairo and then make your way across to the wire atop the markets. Here's where, this white dye should do a suitable seagull shed impersonation. Once underfoot and the gang lures Zucro into position, let her fly. Alright. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Alright, lads and lasses, look sharp. We'll meet back here once all is Bob. And hopefully nothing goes wrong in the meantime. Something tells me something will. Okay, so I need to keep a lookout from a high perch. And where exactly is that? Oh, where am I going? Aha. So I need to find a way up there, don't I? Okay, let's see if I can. Let me head back to the main aetheryte and warp over there to see where I can go from there. Aetheryte all the way over to the Bocairo Inn. Now, it wants me to be above. Oh, can I just go up onto these roofs? I can! Ha 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 ha! Okay, and then from here I just go... Oh, okay. Can I do this without falling? Let's see. Can I? Aha! I can! Alright, I'm here. Now let's see. If she's going to be coming from the inn, it's going to be that direction? Huh. Alright. Ready and waiting. Good thing no one looks up. There she is. And here comes the distraction. Oh. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. My poor girl, whatever is the matter? Someone, anyone, find a healer. The girl needs help. Yeah, probably not buying it, is she? Oh, here we go. Have fun with this. What was... Ah! Bird shite! Oh, bloody brilliant. Oh. Ooh, I've already disappeared. Ha 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 ha! Thank you, kind sir and madam, but worry not. I'm not ill. You see, I simply haven't had a bite to eat all day. She has been mentioning that lately. I wonder if she actually... I wonder if she actually did feel that way. Is that all now? Fortunately, the Shiakaze Hostelry is but a short walk away. I hear their sushi's positively to die for. Shall we? Ah, man, I wish I could go with you guys. Have some sushi on the house. Well, not on the house, but on their tab. My hair! My beautiful hair! Back to the bathhouse, I suppose. Except I'm still up here. I must have hidden. I must have done this. Haha, now I can't see me. Okay, so now we have to search the bathhouse baskets for the scroll. Except don't... Oh, I was going to say don't hide, but I guess not. I didn't think it was going to take this long. Whoops. Well, at least I can be here now. So let's see. The hot springs. Where'd I... Oh, aha. Okay, for some reason I thought you actually were naked. You're just wearing skin-colored tights. So let's just avoid you for now. Is she actually in here, by the way? I just want to double check. Is she even here? Oh, she is! And Oboro's over there, too! Ah, keeping an eye on her, I see. I want to see what this is. Oh, and Jack? I didn't see you here. I've seen many a rum doxy in my day, but ain't none that compare to you, m'lady. Oh, that's what it is. Their distraction is... Okay, that, yeah. What beautiful locks you have. However do you keep them so smooth and silky? I'll see what her response is, if she has one. Truly, I do not mean to boast, but they do say my beauty is sung of far and wide. Then why haven't I heard of her? Well, time to snooch the stuff. Alright, so hopefully this is the correct basket. You search the basket, but to no avail. The scroll must be around here somewhere. Okay, so it wasn't... Okay, it wasn't there. Oh, maybe here? Pardon me, Kawashige. I'm just rummaging through someone else's stuff, don't mind me. You search the basket, but to no avail. The scroll must be around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's up near them? Oh, boy. Do I need to be hidden for this, too? Just make sure she doesn't see me? Don't mind this shadow. I'm not here at all. Okay, so the last piece should be here. Don't see me. Don't you dare. Good, you're not seeing me yet. Yes, I got it. Okay. Hide again and get out of here. You guys are going to be okay on your own like this? You don't have to keep going anymore. I got it. Okay, so, well, can't hide yet. Or unhide, I mean. Okay, so now I need to go back to the rendezvous point. Thankfully, the crystal is right up here. I almost forgot where it was. Okay, now I can unhide. Made it! Okay, back to the... Yep, back to the plaza. Or maybe I could have gone to... What was the other one there that I saw? There's another one to the north of that. Which one was that? Ah, the barracks. Well, it doesn't matter too much because it's both probably be the same distance, right? Well, this seems like the more direct route, at least. Okay, made it. Now we just wait for the others. So, how'd it go? Well done, my friends. The operation was, by any measure, a rousing success. That said, I have not seen Tsubame and the others. I do hope all is well. Yeah, there's the rub. There's the fact that they haven't shown up yet. Now that was some rum fun. Oh, wait. Hold on. They're off getting sushi. Of course they're going to be fine. Now that was some rum fun, if I do say so myself. As for the cove, I couldn't fret. I wouldn't fret. Like as not, the cabin underfoot dragged her off into off the yaffle on some Kogane's finer delicacies. Oh yeah, I overheard what they were doing. No doubt you are right, Captain Jack. In the meantime, pray show me the scroll, Dexter. I would see just what it is that Sakura's mysterious employer covets so much. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be a decoy, just in case? Why, this is... Are my eyes to be believed? The forbidden mudra of summoning. I'd have thought that this was a ghost story meant to strike fear in the hearts of shinobi who would stray from the path. Oh, so this is real. Forbidden summoning? I wouldn't know a mudra from my own grandmom, but that sounds right dangersome. It is indeed, Captain Jack. Legends say that if the summoner's focus wanes for even a moment, the monstrous beast called forth by this mudra will not hesitate to devour him whole. Many years ago, it was gifted from our village to the king of Doma, then sealed away to be used only in the most dire of circumstances. Like a war? But it was not in the chaos of the Garlean invasion, and never seen again. Oh, lost in the invasion. So it has been sleeping in an imperial vault all these years. So, even with this bleeding all-powerful summoning at their fingertips, the Domans still couldn't hold off the Empire? Guess it wasn't all cracked up to be, huh? On the contrary, we never had the chance to find out. Master Gekai, who led the shinobi, deemed the risk too great and refused to employ it even as our nation fell. Whether Master Gekai plotted this betrayal even then, or when he had our countrymen's best interest at heart, I cannot say, though I would like to believe the latter. Nonetheless, it is clear that none in Garlemald knew of the scroll's true power, and so it sat untouched until it was stolen by the Garnet League, at the bidding of some unknown master. But aside from my fellow shinobi, who out there would even know of the scroll's true power? But it matters little now. We have the scroll, and I must return it to its rightful home in my village. But are you allowed back there? Afraid I can't let you do that, friend. I promised the Krakens I'd bring the scroll back for them, and I'll not have it said that Jack ain't a man of his wits. Uh-oh. After all, the scroll's been missing from your village for, what, 20-odd summers? No? Clearly no one's suffering much. That's hardly the issue, Captain Jack. This scroll is an ancient treasure. It belongs in Doma. It belongs to those who found it, and that's the Krakens. Gods, if he had a stubborn bastard. Uh-oh. Will you come to a stalemate? Now what? Gentlemen, gentlemen, must you make such a scene? After all, strictly speaking, the scroll belongs to neither of you. Is it Karasu? It's Karasu. He followed us here, of course. Karasu? Wherever did you... But never mind. Thank you for guiding us here. You may rest assured that the scroll will safely return to Doma. You have my gratitude. Oh, Obro, my dear, sweet, deluded Obro, you grow ever dimmer by the day. Do you truly believe that I do what I want for you? I did say I was pulling all the strings in this little puppet play, did I not? Very well, allow me to put it into words even you can understand. The scroll belongs in Higashi, to the master I now serve. Uh-oh. My mistake was in entrusting to Zakuro and her lackeys what I should have done myself from the very start. Oh well, live and learn, I suppose. In any event, allow me to propose a simple transaction. You hand over the scroll, and I return your friends to you with their heads still attached to their bodies. A fair trade, no? You have them kidnapped! You jerk! Karasu, you craven! On second thoughts... Yes, I do believe we could even have more fun. Keep your eyes and ears out, dim one. You'll be hearing from me again soon. Great, so now we have our friends in danger because of this. Oh no. Curse it all! And here I believe the man had turned over a new leaf after leaving Gekai. But no, it would seem he has simply found another villain to serve. Once a rook, always a rook, I reckon. And a sharp one at that. Underfoot and the Stray aren't the types to get boned so easily. As long as we have the scroll, Karasu is not like to cause our friends any harm. And yet he is unpredictable, and adversary as they come. We must proceed with caution. Exactly, we don't know what he could do. He technically blew himself up last time we saw him. Forgive me, Dexter. It would mean much to me if you would remain in Kogane until our work here is through. Pray, continue to train in your ninjutsu, and I shall call upon you again when the time is right. Don't worry, bro. I have plenty of training under my belt already. Enough that I can talk to you right now if I wanted to. This Karasu's a dangerous rook, I reckon. It ain't like Underfoot and the Stray to be boned so easy like. Let's see if we can help them with that, huh? A game of life and death. Oh boy. Oro glances impatiently about him, as if waiting for a tardy guest. Is that me? Ah, it's good to see you, Dexter. I've heard nothing from Karasu since last we met. It would seem we have no choice but to take matters into our own hand. And yet, in our current state, we're outmanned. In hopes of bolstering our ranks, I reached out to Princess Yuki, pride of the Yatsurugi clan. Her skills and knowledge of these lands would surely avail us of our effort, I thought. I'm pleased to say that she is more than happy to lend her hand. Yes! Doubtless in no small part to your own efforts on her behalf. Oh yeah, I did do a lot to help her, didn't I? Damn. Judging from her wits, I reckon she'd keen to prove herself. A mite too keen, if you ask me. We gotta keep an eye out on that lass and be sure it's all Bob. Which mayhap she already has, as she would have arrived hours ago. Perhaps she has simply gotten lost on the way, or stopped off for sushi and tea. That might be possible. Might the two of you be so kind as to search for her in my stead? Captain Jack, see if she's not in the Rakusu district. And Dexter, pray search the markets of the Kogane Dori. I'll remain here in case she's simply been delayed by her journey. Got it. Keep one person behind to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Got it. Okay, so search for Yuki around Kogane Dori, which is how far south? Not that far. Okay, so right over by the market.
I can do that very easily.
As long as I can warp over there. Whee! all the way over to the market. And let's see if we can find the good princess, shall we? Princess! Well, she's not out in the open, at least. Maybe she is... No, she wouldn't be back here. Yep, not back here. So she must be on the... Is she on the other side? Is she somewhere over here? Aha! She is! You okay, Yuki? Dexter, what are you doing here in Kugane? Not that I'm complaining, of course. I'm always happy to see the shinobi who helped bring prosperity back to my homeland. Yes, thanks to you, my people are doing wonderfully. The only downside of it is that now I have to be a proper princess again. Akagi, he's my personal bodyguard now, you see, was none too happy when I told him I'd be heading to Kugane. In fact... Yuki! Princess Yuki, come back at once! Uh-oh, there he is. Oh, hells, he's on to me! I just have to help you and Obro in return for everything you did for me. Surely you understand, Dexter. Can you go find Akagi and just tell him that I don't know, that I hopped into a ship to Eorzea or something? Oh no, you don't want to send him on a wild goose chase like that! Really? I can't go back home until I've done my duty for you and Obro. Go tell Akagi that I hopped on a ship to Eorzea or something. I'm not sure if I should tell him that, but I will certainly distract him some way. Hello again. Dexter, fancy meeting you here. You're an awful long way from home, huh? Speaking of which, you haven't by chance seen Her Highness anywhere, have you? I caught her sneaking out of the castle and followed her here to Kugane, but I seem to have lost her. Eorzea, you say? Gods, what is the girl thinking? If anything happened to her, I'd never hear it. But there's no time to lose. To the docks. Princess Yuki, wait for me! Princess Yuki! And there he goes. Oh boy, he's about to board a ship all the way to Eorzea. He's gonna be real pissed when he finds out she's not even there. Alright, Yuki, I've done the dirty deed. Now what? Thank you, Dexter, and pray forgive me for asking you to lie on my behalf. If I had a mind to tell Akagi the truth, but then he might have offered to help, Kami forbid. Yeah, we don't really need someone that eager to please to help out with this, because that might be a little too much. The man means well, but I fear that we face a most dangerous foe, and I simply didn't have the heart to place Akagi in danger. You understand, don't you? In any event, I do believe we've kept Oboro wait long enough. I say we go visit him. Alright, back to... Oh! Okay, same spot as before. Is it quicker to go... Might be quicker to take the ether ride, actually. Here we all are. How's everyone? Well, if it isn't our favorite natty little lass. Oh yeah, we did meet before. I forgot about that. You say I've met this man? I can't say he made much of an impression on me. You hated him that much, huh? Thank you for leading her princess here, Dexter. Princess Yuki, thank you for making the journey to Kugane. Before we proceed, I would hear aught you might know of our recent events in Hingashi. As you doubtless know, though Hingashi appears to be to outsiders to be a land at peace, beneath the surface, rival warlords are ever scheming to undermine each other's power. In that sense, it's entirely within the realm of possibility that one of them has employed a shinobi to gain a hidden advantage over his foes. But this is merely speculation. Try as I might, I was unable to uncover any tangible evidence as to who might be behind these recent events. At least you tried. I see. Thank you, Princess. And so it remains a mystery. What foul master does that treacherous crow serve? Now, dim one. Is that any way to talk about a dear old friend? Is he going to tell us himself? Is he actually going to try to spell it out for us? Thinking we're taking too long? Karasu? You have some gall to call yourself my friend. What have you done with Tsubame and the others? But what's this? The dim one is joined by one new companion after the next. Our hero is wounded. Was his friendship not enough? Why are the geniuses of the world so misunderstood? Anyhow, I was hoping you would ask. As a matter of fact, I have just the present for you. It's a game I like to call Kill or Watch Your Friends Be Killed. Do you like the name? I thought of it myself just now. The rules are really quite simple. Your precious Swallow and the others are being held captive by the Garnet League on the Isle of Becco. You simply need to march in, cut down Zakuro and her men, and free your companions from their shackles. Succeed, and I'll forget all about the scroll, and you can go on marching happily back to Doma. Fail, and I get the scroll, and Zakuro bathes in your blood tonight. Yes, I do believe there's something in it for everyone. I'll be watching from the shadows. Do try to keep me entertained, won't you? Crap. Does his villainy know no bounds? Apparently not. I'm not keen on agreeing with those terms, but it don't seem we've much choice in the matter. That is unfortunate. If it's a fight he wants, then a fight he'll get. Together, we can take those Garnet Curs. What do you say, Dexter?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Forgive me, my friends. I only had been quicker to unravel Karasu's schemes. I would not have to place you in danger like this, and it's suddenly raining. Still, it heartens me to know you stand with us. Same holds true for me, lad. While I'm not proud we let that rook get the better of us, I feel a lot safer knowing a dimmer-dammer like yourself is on our side. Let's get Underfoot and Vicab out of there right quick like. Yes. And of course Tsubame. Ever since the elders told me my presence was not needed in the village, I've struggled to find meaning in my daily existence. For whom do I fight? For what greater purpose? Now that I found an answer, it's for you, my friends. You who have stood beside me in the darkest of times. You who have shown me that there is strength inside of me that even I had long forgotten. You who... this is no time to prattle, lad. Or haven't you yet noticed the princess has already hopped into the twig? Dust off your pewter cases and let's move. I was wondering what the heck was going on. He didn't even notice she left. Man, wow, he really is being less perceptive than he let on. The man speaks true. Yes, we must be strong of both body and mind if we hope to prevail. To the Isle of Becco, where our friends await us. All right, off to the Ruby Sea. Feels like it's been a while since I've been there, but it's not that far. Or not that long. Oh, okay, so... Right. Okay, so off to Tamamizu. And then back to the mainland in order to find where they've gone to. Oh. Found myself inside some kelp here. Alright. Let's head up. Little cotton ball. Whee. And see where the heck our friends have been taken to. I'm just wigging out. Oh. Oh, for some reason I thought that was what we're looking for. That's a player. Nope. I'm supposed to be heading this way. Oh, nope. You're below us. Aha! Oh boy, it's an instance. I kind of figured it would be. Oh, I'm glad I made it in time. Let's show those dishonorable Garnet dogs what for. I would love to. The lad's not quite all there in the head, is he? Referring to Oboro? Yeah, he's been a bit, preoccupied of late because of reasons. Little to my surprise, it would seem Karasu has alerted our foe of our presence. Let us proceed with caution. There's no telling what manner of treachery the crow has in store for us. Okay, here we go. Game of life and death. I'm assuming I have to hide my way through this. Maybe? Let us keep to the shadows for now. I would avoid any bloodshed that's not absolutely necessary. Yes, hide. Oh, Hoboro, you're no fun at all. Stow your blade, lass. At least until we know our friends are safe. What were you saying before? You're no fun at all. Can't I cut you down? Cut down just one? I promise you won't make a peep. Oh, the princess was saying that. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention to what the other guys were saying. Sorry. How about you guys? Do you say anything? Oh, it's Vikeb? Quickly, make short work of the entry. Oh, she's here. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Whew. How about I do a little bit of this?
AoE damage!
Uh-oh, I'm taking a lot of hair here. Oh, right. Wrong one. Heal. There we go. Sheesh. Almost forgot which buttons were what. Ah, okay. Whoops. We got her. Undo them shackles. Don't see me. Don't you dare see me over there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the cab is safe. Thanks. You didn't bring a bite to waffle on yet, Geffion, did you? Of course not. To the shadows again, friends. Master Underfoot must be around here somewhere. Yes, the cab's gonna help us too. And of course, she's feeling a bit hungry, so she might not be much help. I don't know. Okay, so avoid all these guys as well. It's probably not in this direction, so we'll just keep going up. I don't see Underfoot yet, so he must be further up. You guys say anything? Oh. Oh, what? Something smells so familiar. I'd say stay out of this fight. Oh, okay. Blast it all. You pay for your treachery, Karasu. Oh, Obero's fighting him. My friends, I'll handle these foes. Keep to the shadows. Okay, Obero. Oh. Stow it, Obero, before bleeding and... Oh, boy. Forgive me, my friends. Oh, okay. I can help out. Right? Yes. Hold on. Finally, some action. Feed my blade, you honorless dogs. Honorless dogs. Also, let me get some of this going.
AoE into oblivion!
Whee! Also, I haven't done this in a while. I hit you with frog fire. Ow, I'm taking a lot of hurt here. Ow. Ow. Wrong button. Second win. Woo. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, just focus on the rest of you now. You and you. Is that all of them? I was just getting warmed up. Well, unfortunately, we're here on a mission. Suppose there's no point in hiding no more. Oh, piss. Okay, can I just do this to there we go. I can unhide with this. Good work, my friends. Our companions await us. Let's move quickly. Hi, friends. How art thou? How about I do a little bit of this? This Master Underfoot quickly dispatch of the guards. I am. Oh boy, I'm taking a lot of hurt here. Burp. There we go. Just one left. Good. Okay. Whew, there you are. Let's help you, and then we have only one companion left, Tsubame. Okay, for some reason I thought it was taking damage and being healed. Thank you kindly, friends. Those rubs stung something fierce. Oh, we're not going after Tsubame? Uh-oh. Look who's here. You got more courage than sense to come this far. If we fought on the same side, I could see myself getting to like you. But we serve another master, and you just so happen to be a demanding one. Don't give me that look. We've all got to make a living, and this is the best way we know how. Now draw your blades. Zakura will bathe in your lifeblood this night. I don't think you will.
Defeat Zakuro!
Oh, hello. Wrong thing. Wanted to do this. And I'm realizing with the changes, I can do Alien Edge. No. It's supposed to be Armor Crush for us to get this stuff. Be strong, friends. Zakuro is a formidable opponent, but we must prevail. This was to give me the stacks. There we go. Also, we did this to a little bit more damage. And this, need to heal. Actually, probably didn't need to actually heal. Oh, well. Oh. Must your battles always be so boring? There's a little something to heat things up. Uh-oh, what's going on? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Avoid that. Curses. Beware Karasu's Katon, friends. Keep a distance from each other. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Damage over time. Nope. Ow. Well, don't you dare. Whee. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of worthless. Also, we do this. Get away from everyone. Woo! Okay. And start AoEing everything down because I kind of have to do that. Also, do this to reduce damage. A little more of that. A little more of this. And then I can use a... Jin? No, not that. I want to do something else. Darn it. A little more of this. Show the rest no mercy. I meant to use 10. That's what I wanted to do.
Show no mercy. How dare.
Ooh. I'm going to do this. Whoa, hey. No, thank you. Okay, so your patterns are different. Good to know. This again. Also, I should heal. Oh, I can't. Nope, I can't do that. Uh-oh. Getting real low here. Okay, so at least that goes do good damage. Good to know. Also, I should do this. So I can do this. Dang. And then I also should do this. AoE damage. Come on, everyone. Time to fight like men and women dressed like men. Oh, can't heal yet, can I? Nope, not yet. I can do this, though. I should be doing this. There we go. That's more like it. I keep forgetting what to do. Is the bloodbath in my own? Well, it might be. Gotta get rid of you real quick. Nope, it's gonna take a while for that. Let me just take care of you instead. Does that do damage every time? It doesn't, I don't think. Get rid of you real quick, come on. There we go. Now for you. And then one more that Underfoot's dealing with. Just, nope, don't target you, please. Thank you. Come here. And... done. Whew. Okay, now where's Tsubame? We still need to save her. Blades are whirling through the air, blood watering the fields. Shinobi fighting side by side, all for the sake of their dear friends. Could there be a more moving sight? Our hero is moved to tears. Or not. But do not worry. As promised, I'll return your precious swallow with nary a feather out of place. Once you hand over the scroll, of course. What foolery is this, Karasu? We played your little game, and we won, did we not? Are you not a man of your word? Oh, my poor, stupid Obero. How dim can one man get? Didn't anyone ever tell you that promises are made to be broken? Especially mine. Now, hand over the scroll, and quickly now. I don't particularly enjoy killing my dear friends, but that's never stopped me before. Oh, bro, the scroll. You're actually willing to do this? Okay, good answer. So we can always get it back later. Very good, dim one. Yes, I dare say you've played your role to perfection. Fly away home, little swallow. You've had enough fun for the... we've had enough fun for the day. Hey, no need to push. Oh. Oh! Even he's surprised? So someone else attacked. Ooh. Incompetent fools, the lot of you. How long do you intend to keep me waiting for what is rightfully mine? This must be one of those warlords we heard about. Lord Hanzo! You couldn't have come at a better time. You'll be happy to know I have just what you've been looking for. Behold. Okay, they're intentionally not showing his face. Oh, now they show it. Our hero has truly outdone himself this time. At long last, the ancient secrets of Hingan ninjutsu will be his. Do tell me, Lord Hanzo, when will training begin? Lord Hanzo? Oh boy, he's gonna betray you too, isn't he? Yep. Ah! Oh. Oh! You... Silence, whelp. The bastard said, the bastard get a Sasuke the Shand deserved not but a quick death. But did he actually? He's faked his own death before. Well, well. A brood of dolmen dogs who would call themselves shinobi. You stand before Hanzo the Hidden, 12th Lord of the Kagekakushi clan, and you should consider yourself fortunate that I do not cut you down where you stand. And you would call your petty tricks in ninjutsu? I spit on your ninjutsu. Your every existence brings dishonor to every true shinobi who has ever lived. Yes, those of my clan, the original and true practitioners of the art. True practitioners. Be thankful I have more important matters to attend to today. Enjoy what little remains of your miserable lives. Your time will come, and before you know it. Well, screw you too? Forgive me, my friends. Pray forgive me a moment to take in all that we just saw. That is right, he did immolate someone who considered you a friend, even if you didn't consider them. But like I said, he has shown himself to fake his own death before, so maybe? I don't know. I do not know where to even start. Karasu, killed off before our very eyes. The forbidden mudra in the hands of this Hanzo, who claims to hail from the clan who founded our art, and who harbors a grudge against Master Sasuke, and in turn us, for reasons I can scarce begin to understand. Though it may be small comfort, we can take heart in one matter. In truth, the scroll Hanzo now holds is but one half of the whole. Alone, it's all but worthless. You know this how? The other half is tucked away safely in our village, far from Hanzo's peering eye. It's a secret known only to the elders, and trusted to me by the old hermit before I took my leave. Oh, is that so? I would have appreciated if someone could have shared that knowledge with me as well. The old hermit always did like you better, for some reason. Still, I do not expect this Hanzo to give up easily. Whatever the true nature of the grudge he holds against the founder of our village, it seems to nigh border on obsession. Our adversary claims to hail from the Kagekakushi clan. Princess Yuki, are you familiar with the name? If I remember the histories correctly, they achieved great renown for their exploits in battle during the Age of Blood. That sounds new. It's said that a single Kagekakushi fought with the strength and skill of 1,000 lesser shinobi. Until one day when a vengeful warlord razed their village to the ground, slaughtering even wives and babes. The Kagekakushi on the battlefield too disappeared one after the next, an inglorious end by any measure. If this Hanzo is truly a descendant of the clan, it would stand to reason that he would seek revenge against those who betrayed his ancestors. But how is this connected to Sasuke? I cannot say. But if there's one thing I know, it's that I'm not going to just stand by while this Hanzo plunges our nation into another age of war. I'll return home and see if there's any more knowledge of the Kagekakushi to be had. Thank you. Thank you, Princess. We're counting on you. For our part, we should return to Yanxia. Once Hanzo realizes that he only possesses half the knowledge he seeks, he is like to turn an eye to our village. We must warn the elders. If it's all the same, I reckon I'll join ya. I'm not keen on showing my face in Limsa till I've got the goods I came for in my baddies. That said, someone needs to see to it that all's bought back home. Underfoot, Vicab, can I count on you two to keep things in order till I've seen to business here? Aye, aye, Captain. Consider it done. Just hurry back, will ya? I'll make sure there's a Bismarck special with your name on it. Of freaking course. Bugger me if this journey hasn't become one surprise after the next. And something tells me the best is yet to come. You'll be joining us, won't you, Dexter? For old time's sake? I mean, I'm in the thick of it now. I'm not leaving it. I cannot thank you enough, friend. The journey to Yanxia is a long one. After we arrive, let us rest up in the village of Namai. Hey, I've been there before. My long-awaited homecoming. For the first time since I left in pursuit of Karasu. Karasu, have you truly left this world for good? I don't think so, because we saw the immolation, but not the body. Oh, wow, they just left me here on my own. Okay, it's time to join Oboro in Namai. Hold on, no, here. There we go. Namai. Excuse me, what the heck is this forever? What? What the heck? What is this? Was there something called Forevermore? Oh, must have been related to one of the, fates that were in the area. It's strange how it would just be saying that over and over. Weird. Okay, oh, there they are! Man, it's raining here, too. It's been very rainy today. I mean, I kind of like it. Oh, I meant to talk to the other two. Dang it! I was trying to talk to Tsubame. Didn't think I was going to target Oboro first. Tsubame and I will first make the journey to the village alone. Forgive me, but the elders are not like to smile on the sudden arrival of outsiders. We'll report on all we saw in Hungashi and gather what wisdom we can. Pray wait for us here. We'll return as soon as we're able. I do not ask for a hero's welcome, but... well, I suppose there's no putting it off any longer. Alright, good luck, you two. I know they probably don't want you back there, but... well, seems we're on our own for the time being. Reckon I can find some Bene Bingo and a couple of rum doxies in this place. Just having a bit of an amuse... what, with this... just having a bit of an amuse. What, with this Hanzo on the prowl, it's best we keep both our stabbers sharpened. I guess so. Well, we're gonna have to see the continuation of this later. Hopefully they gain the intel they need in the meantime. But for now, time for more stuff! Let's see. The next one in order would be the monk, because that's what I unlocked afterwards. Oh, glamour couldn't be restored? Apparently I had a glamour incorrect. Reassign that. Update. There we go. Now, I need to head back to... where do we need to head back to? Oh, all the way back to... aha! I have to go talk to... Eric? I think so. Alright, I need to teleport. Hold on. Back to here. There we go. Steps is null. How much are we spending? 1,000? Ooh, that's a lot more than I thought I would have to spend. Yep, 1,200. Ugh. That's fine. Like I said, I have plenty. Okay, so now we head off to the Goldsmith's Guild? Yes. No. Was it the Alchemist's Guild? Nope, it is here. Aha, yes. Huh, for some reason I thought it was the Alchemist's Guild, but no, we are right here. There you are, Eric. What do we have for today? A fistful of resolve. Ooh, a mysterious figure. And of course we have a friend again. Professor Eric eyes you with a look of self-satisfaction. Ah, Dexter, dim though you are, I would swear you possess an innate ability to sense when you are needed. And on that note, I have a task for you. Your fellow brute, Widergelt, I forgot how to pronounce that. Widergelt, some matter or other weighs heavily on his mind of late. Knowing him, I can only pertain to El Amigo, but the stubborn oaf is determined to keep it pent up inside. Loath to trouble me with it or some such nonsense, I shouldn't doubt. But you, my friend, You are as a brother to him. If there's a man alive in whom he would be willing to confide, it is you. For the hopeless idiot's sake, I bid you go to Revenant's Toll and place yourself at his disposal. Ah, yes, because he's training there with the two, I was going to say rookies, but they're not technically rookies. They're, his disciples. The disciples of light and darkness. Question is, are they actually still here? Well, let's go see. I see something up there, but I don't think it's them, is it? Oh, it is. Cool, it is them. I just can't talk to them at all. The fruit of my efforts? Oh, are you guys just training? Good. That will be all for today. You have done well. I'm pleased with your progress. You always say that, Master, but we're nowhere near where we want to be. Not even close. Indeed. And besides, any progress we make, we owe wholly to you. Damn right. Without your guidance, we'd be going nowhere fast. My guidance. Dexter, I'm glad to see you. Things are well here, as you can see, but... What's up? Zensa, Ochaka, you may go ahead. I would speak with Dexter. I'm surprised I got those two pronunciations almost immediately. I just glanced at their names. Those two grow stronger every day. Shadows darken their way no more. Their purpose is clear. Good to hear. Would that I could say the same of mine. Aw, not feeling up for it? You see, I have received an offer. The Resistance. They asked that I rejoin them. Lead one of their units. Oh. Once I would have jumped at the chance, but no more. No longer do I live for revenge. You and the professor showed me this is not the way. So I will turn down the offer. I would focus not on fighting, but rebuilding. But what is within my power? Beyond the battlefield, how could I serve my homeland? You did say rebuilding, so maybe you could rebuild buildings that got destroyed? Forgive me, I should not trouble you with this. It is my answer to find. But first, I will give the Resistance their answer. My thanks for listening, Dexter. I mean, all I did was listen. I didn't even say anything. He still agonizes over it. Oh, so you're aware of what's happening? Aye, hardly the state of mind to be in for such an important meeting. Isn't there anything we could do? Not us two. His pride won't allow it. But you, Dexter, he opened up to you just now, did he not? I dare say he will do so again. We're terribly sorry to impose, but could you please follow Master Widergelt? Watch over him in our stead? Oh. We have the option of saying Ochako or Denza? Oh. Oh, wait. Is it because we're trying to remember who's who? I believe she's Ochaka. We are in your debt, Dexter. Yes, I was correct. He is bound for Little Alamigo, I believe. You know what? Answering that would have made a lot more sense if I'd paid attention to the fact that their names are in the texts. Oh well. Or at least the name. Yeah, whatever. Okay, speak with Widergelt all the way back in Little Alamigo. Okay. Time to go meet up and see what the heck. Hopefully it's not too bad. Then again, these things never really are they? Alright, so I was gonna say just outside, but he off into one of the side rooms. Ah, let me guess, you're talking with, what's his face? Yes! Gundabald. Hello again, are you related to this? It's all well and good that the Resistance is gaining new recruits, but we could do without the help of the corpses. I've not forgotten the crimes they committed in the name of the King of Ruin, nor have any of the older generation. But these young ones, they're all too happy to let bygones be bygones. Is that good or bad? I hope it's good. It seems that the Alliance forces have at last begun to move. I hear you two have been fighting to free our homeland. You've my thanks, Dexter. I mean, it's technically already done. News hasn't just reached here yet, I guess. We've been doing what we can to help by keeping the immortal flames informed and sending supplies to the Resistance, though I wish we could do more. Well, hopefully Watergate can help with that. You would bear witness to my resolve? Very well, brother. Witness me.
Witness me!
Have you made up your mind, then? I have. Your offer does me great honor, but with respect, I must decline. My days of vengeance are over. I see. That is your decision, and I shan't press you further. Yet I would be lying were I to say I'm not disappointed. With your mastery of the fist, your contribution to our struggle would have been immeasurable. I am sorry. Do not be. Remember, fighting is not the only way to serve one's nation. We each of us must find our own path to walk. Our own path. Yeah, and he's struggling to find what that is. There is a place I would be. I will take my leave. Oh, I take my leave of you, that's what he said. 'Tis plain you know Watergate better than most. If you are indeed his friend, as I mark you to be, I needn't tell you to be there for him. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so he's off to... Oh, he's off just on the other side? Huh, okay. That's easy enough to get over there. Let's get there in style. Oh, I see. Every single time I see this, it just cracks me up. Alright, so is he above or below? I think he's below. He is not? No, he's not. He's apparently above. There you are. Oh. Oh, related to this. To find me here. You know me too well, Dexter. The mark of the Destroyer. My people bore it here when the Empire came. The risk was great, but their faith was greater still. That was strangely good timing for the music to pop in. Alas, that faith has all but faded, wiped away from the motherland. The Guardians suffer not the divine. They allow us not even the solace of worship. By Rogger, I know now. That which I can do for Alamigo. All along, there was but one path. Let us return to Revenant's Toll. There, I will tell all. Can't tell here? Probably want to tell in front of your disciples, huh? That would make sense. Alright, back to Revenant's Toll. And then mount up. Need to go. Wow! Twice in a row? Huh. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, Eric! What are you doing here? With your help, Master Watergate has found his path. Thank you, Dexter. I was nothing. I mean, literally, all I did was just walk up to him. Glad to see Master work things out. I doubt not that Watergate is in good hands. After all, I would know, who should know a brute better than a fellow brute? I mean, I'm also a little intellectual, technically. Thank you all for coming. I found my calling, and I would share it with you all. I will go to Girabanya, and there, revive the Fist of Ralger. What? Well then, we're coming with you. We won't let you out of our sight, not until we've repaid the debt at any rate. Suffice to say, I too shall come. The lands of Girabanya harbor countless mysteries, and such knowledge as I possess will doubtless serve you in your endeavor. I mean, you were there before, looking at their old ruins. And you, brother, can I count on you as well? I'm with you all the way, or I'm not feeling up to it? Why would you even answer what I'm not feeling up to it? I don't know why. I guess it's just in case you don't want to go yet? I don't know. I am glad. Your presence gives me heart. The mission will not be easy, but I will not rest until I succeed. And the Fist of Ralger is returned to this land. This I swear. On that inspiring note, I shall go and make ready. And Watergate, pray do not forget what we've discussed. Oh? You discussed something while I was not here? We will depart anon. Pray, see to your preparations, Dexter. Preparations? Scene 2 and complete. Next monk quest will be available from Widegout upon reaching level 63, which I can do right now. But first, I want to talk to these other two. Come on, let's go already. Oh, have a bit of patience, will you? You're not a child anymore. Yeah, we can go in when we're ready. Oh, okay, same thing. All right, Widegout, ready to go. Return of the monk. Indecision is writ plain on Widegout's face. Oh, is he unsure of what to do right now? Are you ready to depart, brother? Maybe. Good. The professor has already left. He makes for a village called Alagana. There he will take the measure of the land. I would strike out soon as well, but one matter troubles me still. The creed for a new Fist of Rhalgr. With all due respect, Master, but at this rate we'll never get to Girabanya. You are right. Sometimes the answer cannot be forced. Mayhap it will come to me on the road. Very well. Let us away. En route, I would make a stop. The place is called Schism. Monks once trained there. In revisiting the past, we may better walk the future. Perhaps. So we actually heading to the Schism then? We are heading to the Schism, the same place where we found, the same place we found Eric that last time. Okay, so we have to head back to Castrum Oriens and make our way from there. The inability to fly is really biting me, huh? It took me a while to get here. And it looks like you guys are here too. Finally. Huh. You feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Am I feeling it? My chakra fairly hums for the surfeit of ether. 'Tis plain this was but another ancient battlefield in Girabanya's bloody history. Is that why Eric was here before? As a child, I came to this place. We faced fearsome fiends that we might open our chakra. In returning here, I hoped there would be a spark, inspiration for a new creed. But it is not so simple. The Fist once taught that through the pursuit of strength, one can approach the sublimity of Rhalgr. A teaching our forebears followed to their undoing. In pursuit of strength, they sought the power of rule, and by that power they were destroyed. Our creed must rise above that dark past, or cannot light the way unto the future. Nay, we must find a new path. Well, there's nothing like a journey for finding paths. Let's keep moving, Master. Something will come to mind before you know it. So I pray, Zensa. So I pray. But yes, let us continue into the peaks, east to the village of Alagana. There, Professor Eric awaits us. Oh, why did I think we were going inside there? He was just coming here to reminisce. Aha. Okay, now back to the peaks. Nope, wait. Alagana, that's where we're heading. Yep, me dumb. I for some reason thought we were actually heading to, Rhalgr's Reach, but no, not. I assume not there yet. Here we are. Let's see, you are. Where are you? Ah. Right at the entrance, of course. People live here? You'd be forgiven for thinking it's deserted. Yeah, there's not many people here and they want to leave pretty badly. Hopefully it's not that bad. Alagana. When I return here, I remember the day the Temple of the Fist was raised. On that day, I was training, like all the days before. Then, without warning, we were attacked. We all of us fought bravely, even the little ones like me, desperate to protect our temple, our home. But it was all in vain. One after the other, we fell, all while the temple burned. Somehow, some few of us managed to flee, me with my closest brother, Audrey. We stumbled into this village, smoke billowing behind us, but when I looked around, Audrey was not there. I never saw him again. Forgive me, now is not the time for sorrowful recollection. Come, let us look for the professor. Go on then! Join the bloody resistance! Add to the pile of corpses! That's the only difference you're gonna make! You're wrong! I'm gonna make a real difference! I'm gonna train hard and honor Ralger, and he'll grant me the power. That power couldn't save the temple, our home. What makes you think it's going to save us now? Don't be a fool. No matter how strong you become, you'll still be one man against the might of the Empire. Say what you will, but my mind is made up. I'm not letting the bastard Imperials take any more from us. You just take care of yourself, you hear? That didn't go very well. Souls crushed to submission, the fire in their hearts extinguished. To rekindle hope with such people, that must be the purpose of the new fist. Ah, you found it then. Praise be, I have it, our new creed. To those who have had their homes stolen, their loved ones taken, naught is more desirous than strength. The strength to protect that which they hold dear. Yeah. Well, I see you have found your answer, and rather more quickly than I had expected of someone who would sooner strike rather than think with his head. Oh, right. Headbutting. With the Order's purpose thus established, we may consider the question of place. I regret to say, however, that the old temple grounds are currently occupied by the Resistance, and there's not to indicate that they will vacate anytime soon. Well, shite. The grounds hold symbolic meaning. A fitting stage for reviving the fist, but ultimately, the physical location matters not. For our mission lies in the spiritual realm, within people's hearts. There we will rekindle the faith, and all will know the solace of worship. That, as they say, is the spirit. Now then, I shall report on how matters stand on the region, but few fist faithful remain, even accounting for those who practice this in secret. Nor has there been any trace of the sect of Shadow, not since their misguided leader's downfall, save for those who came over the light. So it's safe to assume that his ambitions died with him. Well, that sucks. We have a long road ahead, that much is plain. But we will see our journey through, one step at a time. The first step begins here and now. Great! So, what do we do exactly? We hold a demonstration. Give the people tangible proof. Proof that the fist is returned. Alright. Dexter, first impressions last, and you are the first among us. As such, I would entrust this task to you. Alright, so what do you want me to do? You may leave it to me to round up the villagers. I'll cry up a veritable storm for the upcoming spectacle. Thank you. Densa, Ochika, take the wooden dummy, set it up in the village outskirts. And Dexter, limber up and tell me when you're ready. I mean, is that part of this mission? Apparently it is. Alright, so we just have to speak with Widergelt and... see... Oh, okay, so we already have some onlookers. Hey, wait a minute, is this... For some reason... Oh, that's... This guy here is the one who was talking before. Okay, so he's still part of... He's here for this. Okay. Oh, hello. Have I not seen you before? I suppose I could try dragging this stone along the ground to see if no one comes to help me. Oh, you needed help with this stuff and no one's willing to help? We could, but we're in the middle of a demonstration. No mercy, Dexter. Sweep the leg. Okay, I will try. Zenza, will you calm down? Please ignore her. I mean, I tried to. She's kind of loud, though. Not many came. Far fewer than I'd hoped. But no less of a show will be given them for it. Come, brother. Your performance will mark the revival of the Fist of Ralger. Lead in with Twin Snakes, follow on with a Dragon Kick, then finish with a Demolish. Twin Snakes can be performed by first using Form Shift. Oh! Starting with Twin Snakes. Okay. Huh, okay. So, I'm trying to remember how my buttons work. So, Form Shift, then Twin Snakes, and then it would be... Okay. And then Dragon Kick. Wait. Dragon Kick. And then Demolish. There we go. Ah, yes, and then ending with Steel Peak. Wait, not Steel Peak, the upgrade to that. Hey, ain't that the Fist of Ralgar? But I thought all the monks was gone. Well, not all of them. We're the only ones left, apparently. Good people of Alagana, I am Widergelt, proud son of Alamigo, and brother of the Fist of Ralgar. All know the sad tale of our order. Years ago, the King of Ruin laid our people to waste. Our faith was lost to the people. But without faith, it is people who are lost. For to those who for to lose faith is to lose hope. But we need hope now, and in this bleak age, more than ever before. So I come before you today, and I beseech you, join me in reviving the Fist of Ralgar. Let us restore hope to the land. You can't fool us. You just want soldiers, fodder for the front lines. You're no different from the accursed masks. So it was in the past. Our order was seduced by power, swore allegiance to the royal family. We monks were little more than tools of war. But this was the This was the Fist of old. The new Fist serves no king. It hungers not for glory. It thirsts not for blood. Nay, friends, it seeks only to protect that which we hold dear. Protect? Ralgar is the destroyer. As his disciples, there's but one thing we ought to destroy. Our own weakness. Therein lies the strength to protect. Therein lies hope. I will not lie, I am no great warrior. My forebearers would put me to shame. But I am not alone. Nay, I have stout comrades beside me, who are no less dedicated to the cause. My foremost pupils, Densa and Ochaka. And Dexter, whose sublime skills you just witnessed. You want to see me do it again? I'll do it! Dexter, please, say a word to the people. I have answers? Ooh, join us, let us begin anew, or are you ready for pain? No, we're not ready for pain. Yeah, there we go. We have more followers now. To bring you hope, we will give you our all, every ounce of our being. This we solemnly swear. Heck yeah! New disciples have joined us. Oh, yep, there they are. That went great, I'd say. Everyone was hanging off every word. Yeah, he's really good at speeches, damn. Master Widergelt spoke from the heart, and the villagers couldn't help but be moved. I'm very proud of him, as is me. My thanks, Dexter. Your performance paved the way for my words. All present lent their ears. No few opened their hearts. Already villagers have come, seeking to learn of the new Fist. A fine first showing. Our forebearers will doubtless be pleased. By restoring the Fist, we honor their memory. I shall commence the villagers' training at once. Initiate them into the fundamentals of the faith. When that is over, we may continue our mission. Until then, pray see to honing your own skills. Ere long, they will be called upon again. That's easy enough to do, because I can do it right now if I wanted to, but I want to talk to Ochaka and Denza first. I hope Zensa doesn't scare our new pupils away with her unreasonable expectations. Are you going to, Zensa? 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 squats. That's reasonable to begin with, right? You might want to add like 1,000 mile run? Wait, I was thinking of 100 push-ups, 100 squats, or is it sit-ups? The thing that One Punch Man did? I don't remember which one it was. I think it was just 100 every day. Yeah. Ooh, next one is CrossFit training. Watergelt has a plan for expansion. Ooh. You look well, brother. Stronger than when we last spoke. Our membership too grows stronger. Word spread after the speech. Others have come to learn, but it is too soon to be satisfied. I would welcome more to the faith, but there are villagers who doubt us, our authenticity, and our purpose. To convince them, I would demonstrate our techniques in real combat by way of a cross-discipline match. For our opponents, I have the pugilists of Ul'dah in mind, assuming they are willing. You are well known in the Pugilists Guild. If you ask, they will surely listen. Will you speak with them on our behalf? Sure. You have my thanks. Go well, Dexter, and my regards to Master Hamon. Oh yeah, we're gonna go meet with Hamon again. Hey, it's been a while since we've talked to him. Okay, same thing as before for Ochaka, same thing as before for Zensa. Yes. And do for Watergelt, maybe? I look forward to Master Hamon's response. Is Master Hamon himself gonna be the one to answer the call? I don't know. Let's find out. Alrighty, and then from here over to the closest Aetherite would be... Oh, wait. There's no closest Aetherite. The Aetherite is right here. Or I should say, not the Aetherite is here, but that the guild is right here. Hello, Hamon. It has been ages since I last talked to you. Oh, if it isn't a familiar face, and one I'm rather fond of. Chuchito, Ruakuda, we have an esteemed guest. Hello again. Aha. And you're back as well. Oh, are you two going to be volunteering then? Dexter, guys, how long has it been? By my count, 2 years? Well, it seems I picked a good time to take a break from my wanderings. It's good to see you again. That it is. Now then, what brings you here, lad? We're looking to hold a demonstration. Anyone want to volunteer? A cross-discipline match? Why, that sounds exciting. Don't you agree, Master? Garabanya, so far. As well be the other side of the world. Mostly sinewy Highlanders, and male ones at that. Oh, that's rich coming from a sinewy Highlander, and a wrinkled one at that. I, for one, would welcome the challenge. I was growing weary of pummeling Chuchito senseless. Says the one on a losing streak. Oh. But of course we'll go. After all you've done for us, it's the least we could do. The sooner the better, I take it, and there's no time like the present. We'll head out at once. Already? Hurry up and pack your things. We're going to Garabanya. You go on ahead, lad, and let young Watergelt know to expect us. It's on like an Alamegan monk. Never heard of that expression before. I've been keeping up my training, regaining much of my former strength. Still a long way off from my Holy Fist days, to be sure, but no matter. I've got years ahead of me. I'd love to see that continuing forward. Rirakuda acts all nonchalant, but he's the keenest of us all. Some things never change. Is he even here still? Were you down here before? You were. You must have been come from there. Are you still here? I don't see him, so I guess he's just gonna show up when we continue on? I guess so. All right. Let us head back and see how the demonstration goes. Don't want to go here. I want to go to here. And you guys are... Aha! Right, the demonstration, of course, over by the dummy. Might want to have that active just in case. Are you going to say the same things? Yep, same things. All right. I'm back, Watergelt. The pugilists are on their way. Rhalgr be praised. There is much to do. I will make the match known to the villagers. Zensa, Ochaka, be on hand to receive our guests. Yes, Captain, my captain. Ah, they're helping too? And you, Dexter? Schism. That is to be the venue. Pray take yourself there and prepare. Okay. Well, that's gonna suck. What's the closest one? What's the closest way to there? It's not... Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to head back to Castor Morgan's and walk all the way there from there, won't I? Unless... Can I just go back here and then... south? I technically could, so I'll just do that. Ah! Finally made it! So, Ochako and Zensa must be in there somewhere, and we're still waiting on our friends to show up, is that it? You're here. Good. The people of Alagana expect a quality match. Let us not disappoint them. Soon the girls will arrive with the pugilists. I also told the professor, but he will not attend. Science before savagery, he says. Of course he would say that. Ah! Ochaka? Seven hells, what are you... Zensa! Ochaka! They're in trouble! The voices come from the river. With me, Dexter! Uh-oh. What happened? Oh dear, who decided to ambush us? What in the hell? Who is you? And what are you related to this for? How? Hostile presence, oh no! Here, I'm gonna do this real quick. And then snake some twins, and demolish. Get those bonuses up there. Don't want to do this. There we go. Combo with a snap punch. And shine your boots real quick. There we go. And now you. I realized I should have actually... Hold on. I can... That's not what I wanted to do. I meant to do... Oh, there we go. Slowed him down, though. I meant to do this. Reduce damage. There we go. Oh, you're masked. I didn't realize that. Yeah, here, let me help out a bit. You guys okay? What the heck happened? My techniques, they have no effect. No effect? Why would they have no effect on this guy? Well, well, we thought we knew every ilm of your style. But you, adventurer, you're not like the others. You're the Griffin, the wretch who led countless soldiers to their doom. I thought that I recognized that, but no, they couldn't be who I think it is, because he's dead. So this is an imposter? Guess we'll have to figure out who they'd assume. Good men and women with lives ahead of them. But you're supposed to be dead. Oh, yep, even he said as much. The wretch who died was but a double. And good riddance too, for he presumed to have ambitions of his own. I am the true Griffin, and my true name is Theobald, Theodoric's heir and rightful king of Alamigo. Oh? Theodoric's heir? King of Alamigo? Aye, and in my royal duty I have come to deliver a warning. Such cults as propagate false beliefs will not be suffered under my reign. Cease any foolish notion of reviving the fist of Rhalgr. Swear fealty unto me, or you will meet the same end as your treacherous forebearers. Lies. Theodoric's line is spent, and rightfully or no, none would bow before you. The people will not suffer another tyrant. You wound me, Watergelt. Or should I say, Theodred, dear cousin. Eh? What? All this time and you didn't know? Neither who you are, nor what became of your parents? This ignorance cannot be borne. Nay, we must rectify it at once. You see, your father and mother, they conspired to betray the royal house. For their crimes, his grace, my father, put them to death. And though your parents were the dimmest of traitors, they had wits enough to know when the game was over. So they sent their precious Theodred, then put a bawling babe to be raised in safety at the Temple of the Fist. Though my father attended to that squalid little place soon enough. You dare mock my parents and my home? Who you claim to be, I care not. I will make you pay. Have you learned nothing? Your techniques are useless against us. If your defeat suffices not to convince you, look to the proof of your beloved temple's destruction. What proof? Listen well. Alamigo needs a strong ruler, an absolute ruler, to smite her enemies and restore her to glory. That ruler is me. Your feeble fist has no place in her future. So is the whole thing that we're gonna find out how his temple got destroyed? It was not good time for it is not a good time for the match. With my apologies to Master Haman, I must call it off. Tensa, Ochaka, pray return to Alagana and rest. I shall remain behind to receive our guests. Wait with me, Dexter. Okay, you're here, but, bad news. Sorry for the delay, my friends. Having been here once before, I thought I had a handle on the route, but 'twas the route that had a handle on me. Is something the matter? Aye. Harsh truths have been thrust before me, calling my very existence into question. As I am not fit opponent for you and yours. Forgive me, Master Haman. Far as you have come, it pains me to say this, but I must call off our match. Yeah, things are not good. Well, that you don't do so lightly is plain to see. Whatever has happened must be serious indeed. For now, my boy, you'd best focus on yourself. There'll be another time to trade blows. Come, you two. We're going home. After all that... Already? We've barely gotten here, and by the scenic route besides. Let me rest a moment, will you? Oh, don't be such a milksop. With all your roaming, surely this distance is nothing to you. Yep, running all the way back. And Watergelt, to make it clear, we're merely postponing the match. Whatever it is that ails you now, I have faith that you'll bounce back, ready to match me blow for blow. Master Haman is a soul of kindness. I have nothing but gratitude. Let us return to Alagana. I must look into Densa and Ochaka. Meanwhile, please find Master Eric. Tell him all that has come to pass. Okay, revelations are making things not fun. Yay! Oh, nope. Almost missed where I wanted to go. So, here's the question. I completely blanked on what I was going to say. The question is what this supposed actual griffin saying true? Well, I'll have to find out some other time because I think this is the... Is this... Hold on. What mission is this? Okay, this is the last mission for now, so we're going to have to wait on the answer eventually, for later. That's unfortunate. What? Let me rephrase. You're telling me that Watergelt, our Watergelt, the lumbering slab, is in fact Theodred, nephew to Theodoric, the King of Ruin? And that this man who claims to be the Griffin, presumed dead, also claims to be Theobald, Theodric's rightful heir? Also presumed dead? By the gods, not even a drink-addled bard could come up with it, could make this up. Outlandish details beside, I have an inkling as to the identity of those who set upon you. They're the self-same crew that raised the Temple of the Fist, the Corpse Brigade. Trained in counter-monk combat, they served the King of Ruin as his personal guard, though personal agents of destruction would be more accurate. But when their liege fell, they followed in their turn, becoming overqualified bandits. Even so, it appears they have not entirely forgotten their training. That would explain why, for all their mastery of the fist, Watergelt and his girls had no answer to them. That you could hold your own, I believe, is due to your pugilistic background. Oh, so they didn't have the same training as me. Interesting. At any rate, now is the time to arm ourselves with knowledge. First of all, I should look into Theobald's myriad claims. As for you, I suggest that you check on your friend. Knowing that, Ulf, he'll be confused and crestfallen to no end. Well, let's go see how exactly he's doing. Probably not well, considering that Ochako and Dezenta got beaten pretty bad. Oh, is he meditating? No, he looks not very good. Ah, it is you. I have known defeat, tasted my fair share, but not like this. I was helpless as a babe. The strength to protect, I proclaimed, but I could not even protect my own. All my years of training, all useless. What have I to offer the people? And to think the Mad King is my uncle. I'm nephew to the man who murdered my parents, who destroyed our temple, who brought our nation to ruin. Forgive me, brother. I would be alone. Aw, man. Yeah, he's really having a rough time. I hope we can figure out how to fix that. But it's going to have to wait for a later time. For now, we have one more series of quests to work on, and that will be for the samurai. And for this, I need to head back to Thanalan, correct? So I need to go talk to... Yeah, I need to go back here. I have to go talk to our reporter friend, whose name escapes me. Why am I forgetting his name? Why am I thinking Nonata? That doesn't sound right. Well, let's go find out what his name is then. Where are you, buddy? Momozigo was his name. Why did I think Nonata? What the heck made me think of Nonata? Hello, Momozigo. You have a dignified visitor. Oh, we're heading to Kugane for this one. Or, as part of this quest line. Momozigo is wearing a sheepish look that suggests a favor is coming your way. What could that be? Oh, I almost forgot to mention. A woman came calling on Mosuzai at the inn. Judging by her appearance, she's a compatriot and a samurai. Okay, so they were looking for our former friend. At that time, I couldn't bring myself to bring the news to her. But in hindsight, perhaps it's best that it came from you anyway, seeing as you were Mosuzai's pupil. The visitor is in front of the quicksand. You'll recognize her by her dignified air. Okay, let's go see who this person is. Not someone we know, I presume. Nope. Do not recognize her. Hello, person. You appear to be a samurai, yet you're not of our land. May I ask who addresses me? Hello, my name is Dexter. Well, that you should be Master Mosuzai's pupil. Tell me, where might I find him? Here's the thing. Is that the way of it? Words cannot even express my sorrow. I had the honor of being acquainted with your master in the past. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Makoto of the Sekigasumi. Oh, you're part of the guard. Ours is the peacekeeping force of Kugane, a port city in Higashi. I've met your people before. Nice to meet you too. I journeyed across the sea hoping to meet with Master Mosuzai, but it seems I must settle for paying my respects. Might I trouble you to show me to his resting place? The Silver Bazaar, you call it? I'm in your debt. Let us away, then. The Silver Bazaar, that was back in Corthus, right? Oh, wait. Why did I think Corthus? Oh, okay, it's back in Western Standalone. Quickest one would actually just be going outside, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. Not from here, though. From the other side. And from here over to, yep, Western Standalone. Honestly, what made me think we were talking about Corthus is that Corthus was the place where we ultimately had to kill him. So this must have been his resting place back where... Was it? It wasn't back where we initially met him, was it? It was just back where he wanted to... He had remembered a really good view of the sea? Maybe? Or maybe it's the sunset. I don't remember. Okay. I see you run into a spot of trouble, Makoto. No worries, I'm here. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? We do this real quick. Get that going, and then get this going, and then get this going, and public thrust. Oh, wrong button. That's what I wanted. There we go. That real quick so I can get a little more damage in, and there. You okay, Makoto? Did they scare you at all? There's no mistaking your blade work. Indeed, Master Mosesai trained you. Forgive me for standing idle as you fought, but I had to make certain that you spoke the truth. Oh, so you weren't being accosted? You were just wanted to see me fight. Master Mosesai seldom took on pupils, you see. But any doubt I have harbored has been utterly dispelled. Now then, let us continue on. Okay. No, I'm not interested in a fate. I'm more interested in finding a resting place. Thank you. A beautiful ocean view. You would surely be at peace here. As you may know, Master Mosesai had one other pupil before you. Ugetsu is his name. And he's wanted in Higashi for the murder of countless dignitaries in the Bakufu, our nation's government. Though his weren't the hands that wielded the blade, Master Mosesai created the killer, and in the eyes of the law, he was deemed no less responsible. As a samurai, he was expected to commit seppuku in order to atone for the crime, but he refused. As a result, he was branded a craven in Higashi. And he still willingly paid respects to him. But none could be further from the truth. Master Mosesai fled, not because he feared death, as I knew in my heart. And, this I knew in my heart. And beholding your blade work, I know now that what it was that he sought to do. He wished to make amends by training a new pupil. Such was the shame he felt. Death was not sufficient atonement. Nay, the only way he might know peace was to begin anew with a worthy successor who would bring him honor. Know that Ugetsu is no common killer. He's a notorious insurgent that seeks to tear down the status quo. No few samurai sympathize with his cause, and every day more rally to his banner. For a time, he remained in hiding, but our operatives report that he has recently resurfaced in Kugane. By all indications, he's poised to strike a heavy blow against the Bakufu. 'Twas for no other purpose but to petition Master Mosesai's aid that I journeyed here. Alas, it was not to be. As I came, so too must I return, alone. Oh, maybe not. My thanks for showing me here. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to meet you. Strangely fitting, actually, that we happen to be here at sunset and this cutscene ended as the sun was going down. That's strangely poetic. Huh. Alright, I gotta go back. Oh, report back to Momozigo. Okay, sure. Hello, friend, I'm back. You took her to see Mosusai? Doubtless he is happy to have a visitor, and from what his homeland besides. So, the wayward pupil is up to no good again. It's certainly worrying, but there isn't much outsiders like us can do. We can only hope that Makoto and her comrades will triumph over this Sugetsu. I'll let you return to your business, but pay me a visit from time to time, you hear? It's lonely without the old man around. Aw. Well, no worries, I'm still here. The next samurai quest will be available from Momozigo upon reaching level 63. Which I am, so let's talk. The Trials of the Sekigasumi. Momozigo has a letter addressed to you in his care. Oh, for me? Ah, Dexter, I have a letter for you that arrived at the inn. It's from Makoto, the Hingan samurai who came all the way here to seek Mosusai. Can't imagine what this might be about. Let's find out, shall we? Hey, so I get another letter. Dear Dexter, I pray this letter finds you well. You received me with kindness when we first met, and I write to you in hopes of depending upon your kindness once more. You will recall that I told you of Ugetsu and his growing faction of insurgents. Upon my return to Kugane, I was dismayed to find that his influence had spread to alarming proportions. Oh wow, in such a short time? Outbreaks of violence have become a regularity, and the men and women of Sekigasumi struggle to maintain order. Each day we fight, and each day our strength is shorn further. The enemy, it shames me to say, completely has our measure. I shall speak plain. We are in desperate need of aid, and I beseech you lend your katana to our cause. As Master Mosusai's last pupil, your skills would help us to turn the rising tide. I know full well that I ask much of you, to journey halfway across the world and involve yourself in a struggle not your own. I'm perfectly okay with that. I've done it plenty of times already. Yet ask I must, for should the Bakufu fall, the realm would be plunged into chaos, and innocent people would be subjected to untold suffering. With all my being, I pray that you'll answer our call, and ere long, we shall meet again in Kugane. Sincerely yours, Makoto. Mosusai's first and final pupils pitted against each other. There's certainly poetry in that, and you can take comfort in the knowledge that you'll be fighting on the side of justice, like Mosusai. As Makoto writes, though, it's a lot to ask, and the decision is yours to make. But for my unsolicited opinion, I reckon you should go. You should do it for the old man, if for no one else. Oh, absolutely, I'll do so. Speak with the soft-spoken Sekigasumi in Kugane. I can't do that. Eh. Okay, so I need to go to the barracks when I get there. Wait, hold up. What else do you have to say? Whether you go to the Sekigasumi's aid is your decision to make, but for my unsolicited opinion, I reckon you should do it for the old man, if for no one else. Okay, same as before. Got it. Now I shall go. And in the dead of night, I appear at the barracks. So, supposed to talk to a soft-spoken Sekigasumi. It's not the same person, is it? Nope, different person. A samurai, yet yours is not a familiar face. Makoto's foreign guest, I take it? How'd you know? My apologies, but she's not on hand to receive you. She's presently leading a mission to Sakazuki, where insurgent leaders are meeting in secret. However, they are late to return, and I must confess that I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot well abandon my post. Might I ask you to go in my stead? Oh, absolutely. We're absolutely gonna go find Makoto. Where the heck did you go? Hold on, where is she? That's... Oh. Sakazuki. Oh! Okay, so... Aha! Okay, so I need to head back to... Okay, I know how to get there. I can just warp over to the pier and then walk off the pier to get to the Ruby Sea. And then fly from there. Got it. Nah, there. Now go to the... Not Pier 1. The hostlery. Man, I keep forgetting the name of where I'm supposed to go.
Every single time!
Alright, Makoto, where in... Oh no. Oh dear, Someone help! Oh wait, I'm here. I can do this. Hi, friends! How art thou? Good night. Make sure I have enough distance for this. And then Uka. Hiya! And... Waha! This is too easy. Come on. Just a couple more. And then just you left. Wrong button. That still worked. I wasn't expecting to do that. I was expecting you to use the Gyoten attack. Makoto, you okay? Why did they attack you? Oh wait, these are the insurgents, of course. Oh wait, there's one behind you. You were protecting them, weren't you? By the kami, it's really you. I know not how to thank you, Dexter. We caught wind of a secret insurgent meeting and came here hoping to learn something of their plans, but they were the ones who knew of ours. They were expecting us and had laid a trap. Before we knew what was happening, we Hingons live by a rigid caste system, wherein one's standing in society is inherited rather than earned. Oh, I'm so sorry, pardon me, I was about to burp there. My comrade, he hailed from a poor farming village. His family grew scarcely enough to pay their lord his dues, and it was all they could do to not starve. In order to escape the shackles of his birth, he sought a new life in Kugane, a more progressive district, where a man may yet rise above his station. He became a samurai in hopes that he might one day have the power to bring about change. Change to an irrational system that holds people hostage to their birth. Souls such as him make up the Sekigasumi, those raised by the with plow in hand and not a blade. You'll find none among us born into a samurai family. Ours is a ragtag band, gathered from the lower rungs of society. Yet for our disparate origins, we are patriots all. Ugetsu and his cohorts too claim to be patriots, but in order to bring about their change, they would soon see our nation razed to the ground. As with any nation, Hingashi is not free of problems. Far from it. But should the Bakufu be toppled, the great lords would rise against each other in a bid for power. The realm would be transformed into a battlefield, and another age of blood would begin. If we are to prevent this, if we are to protect the peace, Ugetsu must not be allowed to succeed, no matter the cost. Forgive me, now is not the time to hold forth my passions. I shall bear my comrade back to the barracks. Pray join me there. Okay. Yeah, we will report back and talk to the soft-spoken Sekigasumi again. I was not aware that they were all from poorer backgrounds than assumed. Why, hello. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see you out here already. Our fallen comrade will be given a hero's burial. Good on you. Not even sure what I was trying to say there. That the enemy should know our plans. The loss of a comrade pains us, but we're grateful for Makoto's preservation. She has told me all. As Master Mosesai's pupil, your blade would be most welcome in these dire times. Dexter, pray allow me to confirm your intent. By your coming to Kugane, may we take it to mean that you'll aid us in our fight? Maybe? Oh wait, we could actually say no to aiding them? Must be just to save the quest for later. Couldn't think of the word. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Your cause is much bolstered. Your cause is much bolstered for your blade. Our cause is. I didn't think it was your cause. Without further ado, I would introduce you to our captain. However, there's one thing I must ask of you. Pray keep the fact that you are Master Mosesai's pupil to yourself. It may make little sense to you, but that you shared a master with a wanted criminal would mark you out for suspicion. That's simply the way of it in our culture. Lieutenant Shindan alone knows the truth and understands, but few are as open-minded as him. It occurs to me I've yet to introduce myself. As Makoto says, I am Shindan. You're Shindan. Okay. Lieutenant of the Sekigasumi. And may I apologize for our order's penchant for procedure. Penchant? Penchant? I usually say pension. When I sent you to find Makoto in my stead, I could not leave my post due to her prior duty, tending to the whims of a visiting dignitary. Pressing business, as you no doubt appreciate. Now, if you'll wait just a moment, I'll bring Captain Kongo hither. I wonder why they didn't change his name from soft-spoken Sekigusumi to Shinden here. Maybe it'll be Shinden when he gets back. Aha! Here be Kongo. May I present to you Dexter Gravel, who has journeyed from faraway Eorzea to aid our cause. Though he is not of our land, I have witnessed his skill at arms firsthand, and have every confidence that he will prove an invaluable ally. I take it you don't approve. Oh, Captain? You would have us trust our lives to an outsider? For all we know, he is one of Ugetsu's or even an Imperial spy. Hey, Captain, please! Dexter's a good man and true. I personally vouch for his identity and shall assume all responsibility for his actions. Should his origin give you cause for doubt, you would do well to doubt us all. The sons and daughters of nameless farmers and laborers and the kami who know who what else. Very well. But mark my words, outsider. A single misstep, I will cut you down. I will do the same? In kind? I don't know. Forgive the captain, my friend. He holds himself responsible for all our losses, and we fight a losing battle. In spite of our best efforts, we're no closer to ascertaining Ugetsu's whereabouts, nor do we know the full extent of his operations. And in light of the recent ambush, I feared there is a breach in our security. Ooh, not good. As we had not problems enough, His Excellency the Tyro, one of our nation's most powerful men, has chosen this juncture to come to Kugane and on embassy visit. No. Ugetsu will surely look to wreak further chaos, and it falls to the Sekigusumi to keep our honored guest hale and whole. We'll be out in force providing security, and I pray that we can rely on your blade as well. I too must beg your forgiveness for the captain's outburst. With naught to show for our efforts, he grows ever more irritable. I honestly understand that. Now then, I must return to my duties. We have no tasks for you at present, but in case of an emergency, pray remain near and with your katana near at hand. That'll be easy enough. Especially since I can do it right now! You said you had to leave to take care of our other duties, yet you're standing right here. Matsuba Mayhem. Not sure what Matsuba is, but we'll probably find out, right? Makoto's stricken look bespeaks a serious incident. Dexter, it's terrible! Captain Kongo, he's committed seppuku. What? He wished to atone for his failure to catch Ugetsu and all the casualties we've incurred, so he wrote in the letter they found next to his body. With His Excellency the Tyro soon to arrive in Kugane, all is in chaos. We haven't even had the chance to hold funeral rites. It's all Shinden can do to keep our order functioning, yet function we must, for the Tyro is likely to be targeted by Ugetsu and his cohorts. As part of the security detail, I'm tasked with patrolling the Short Pier area. I should be grateful for your extra pair of eyes, Dexter. Oh, absolutely. Holy shit. I'm in your debt. If aught strikes you as suspicious, I ask that you notify me at once. As part of my real-world job, I can do just that, maybe. So, survey designated location, which she said this to the south. Closest one would be... What would the closest one be? Would they be the markets? Yeah, I think so. The markets would be the closest one. Alright, and then from here, I am on the correct level. But do I need to be up? Or... Let's see what the map tells me. Okay, the map says I'm still in the general elevation. Oh, nope, I'm above where I need to be. So it's down here somewhere? Ah, there it is. Look up below! Why did I think I was going to fall in the water? Okay, let's survey the area for any insurgents. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Well, that's good news. It's always a good news when security detail sees no issues. How about here? Anything out of the ordinary here, aside from that one boat coming into shore? You catch sight of a quaint charm. A charm? Huh. I got a charm. What's the charm? A bloodstained charm. A familiar-looking charm caked in blood. Familiar-looking? Why would it be familiar-looking? Okay, show it back to Makoto. Where's Makoto? Okay, she's over by the northern part of the pier. Got it. I'm heading the wrong way. Makoto, I found something. There you are. Did you observe aught suspicious? I found something. A charm. And it's stained with blood. But where have I seen it before? This belonged to Captain Congo. There's no mistake. It ever adorned his neck. But how did it come to be at the docks? He was brought there. Did you actually see his body, or perhaps he went for a stroll before taking his own life? No, absolutely not. Did you see his body? No, I myself did not see it. So then who told you what happened? Could it be 'twas but a ruse? That the captain did not kill himself, but rather was slain by insurgents? Why would someone say that he offed himself then? God be preserved. If this is true, it would mean the enemy walks among us. Emergency meeting! We must notify Shinden at once and have him bolster security around the Tyro. To the Thavnarian consulate, Dexter. Okay, emergency meeting time. Speak with Makoto. Where's she? She's back. Oh, wait, she's... Oh. The Thavnarian... Oh, okay. Yep, off to the Thavnarian consulate. Let's go. Nope. This. Here we go. Hi. I'm here. If you're after Lieutenant Shinden, I'm afraid he isn't here. Oh, where could he be? Why isn't the lieutenant here? What is he doing? What is he doing? Come now, surely you know of His Excellency the Tyro's predilections. His what? You mean the rumors were true? What rumors? It's whispered that the Tyros want to indulge his voracious appetite for pleasure houses under the guise of official duty. Oh. If this is the case, then he'll be in Sanjo Hanamachi, and so too will Shinden. Let us hurry. What do you have to say for yourself? If you're here after this... yeah, okay, not here. Okay, so where are we going now? Ah, over by the Rakuza district. Uh-oh. We have an instance, which means... Okay, so where's Shinden? There you are? Shinden, what are you doing? You two, why are you not at the docks? I was given to understand that the Tyros come not on official but personal business. Aye, that he is. But that is none of your concern. At any rate, I have the area well covered. You may return to your stations. Shinden, wait. There's no danger here. Why was your katana drawn? Shinden? You're too clever by half. More's the pity we failed to finish you off on Sakazuki. It was you. Your foreign friend was supposed to die then as well, but we underestimated Mosusai's pupil. How could you, Shinden? The captain was your friend! Let me tell you a tale. I was born in a farming village and grew up in squalor. Our liege lord was a tyrant, one who wrung us peasants from everything we had. None dared to rise up for fear of their lives. My parents, pushed to the brink of survival, mustered the courage to speak out. For their troubles, they were promptly arrested. But it didn't end there. Nay, our lord wished to make an example, so he had them burned alive before the gathered villagers. Through gritted teeth, I watched my mother and father die, powerless to help. In that moment, I vowed to myself that one day I would change all that is wrong with the world. I took up the katana and trained up like a man possessed, and eventually won a place in the Sekigasumi. In the beginning, I was overjoyed. Finally, I could make a difference. But reality couldn't be more different, and ere long I came to see the Sekigasumi for what it is. A tool of the powers that be, glorified guardsmen who patrol the streets for petty criminals. Samurai, justice, these things are not but hollow ideals, and they can change nothing. Thus, I realized, to my despair. But then, I met Lord Ugetsu, and he awakened me to the truth. That in order to bring about true change, we must bring down the Bakufu. We must tear down the establishment and dig it up from its rotted roots. You're my comrade, and I feel your pain, but Ugetsu's path leads only to death and destruction. Countless people would be made to suffer. Ha! No more than what we endured in our village. There is no hope for Hingashi but to be reborn in the fires of conflict. This is madness. I will not allow your twisted vision to be realized. Then it seems we must cross blades. But you are certain you wish to do so here, where an unwitting passerby could come to harm? It wouldn't reflect well upon the Sekigasumi, you know. Let us take this to Masuba Square. The others are out on security detail, and there will be no one to disturb us.
Well, this went bad pretty quickly, didn't it?
Ooh. Hello. So we're here now. I know that we need to be rid of you, but I had not expected to do the deed myself. Hiya! Come here, bro! Also, I should be doing this at the start so I can get this going. As well as damage over time. Yeah, from both of us! Heck yeah! I wasn't expecting that, too. You are my favorite, Makoto. This gives me no pleasure. Yeah, well, it gives me pleasure to do this to you. And... Perfect thrust! Never. I will fight you to my dying breath. No, Gokens, please. You did always have a stubborn streak. This time... Well, 2 arms! What? What's... Oh, no. What's this? A lot of people. That's what's this. We are come to aid you. Us or him. Kami be praised is the Sekigasumi. My friends, we are betrayed. The lieutenant serves Ugetsu. You arrived just in time. What? Sir! Oh, they're against us. What? What's happening? Come now, surely you did not think I was alone. No, this cannot be. These two have uncovered our plan. They are a threat to the cause and cannot be suffered to live. Kill them! Yes, sir, for the cause! Uh-oh. How about I do this? Hit all of you at once. And also do this. And this. And then maybe a little bit of this. Woo, look out! Grab you real quick. And then this. And then this. Also, I should be doing this more. None of that, thank you. And then, oh, there we go. Quickly, they're this way. That voice, could it be? Oh, there's more. Oh, forgive me my delay. It took me time to gather those on duty. Yes, Congo's here. Captain, you're alive. There are traitors in our midst, the lieutenant among them. I know. 'Twas he who tried to kill me. That was Shinden too? Aren't you a tough old bastard? Why, Shinden? I trusted you. To change Hingashi, why else? But mule-headed as you are, the earnest and the true Shinden of old is no more. We deal with the traitors. Have care and remember. We are the Sekigasumi and our blades stand for peace. Come, Ichin. I shall be your opponent. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll be your opponent too. I'm done toying with you. Let's see your true worth. I will show you mine if you show me yours. But a little bit of this action. Then make sure to get the Gabana back up. Damage over time. And then strike hard. Whoop. None of that. Nice, you missed. No, don't. Haha. Woo! That might have hurt. If I wasn't quick to the draw. A little bit of this action. And then that. Wrong attack, I meant to use this. Also, I should be doing more of these because I have a lot of points to spend. Nope. Nice try, though. Nope, you come back here. Uh-oh. Woo! Missed me. Wrong thing, I meant to use these. Never mind. Ha! No. How could I lose? Lord Shinden has fallen. We must retreat. Yeah, get out of here. You'll not get away. Leave them. We cannot risk endangering the citizens. Serves you right, cowards. It's over, Shinden. Over? Nay, Kongo, this is only the beginning. Long live Lord Ugetsu! Aha. He did it to himself. Farewell, old friend. May we meet again in the next life. As friends this time, right? Captain, thank the Kami you're safe. Will you tell us what happened? I will, but first, there's something I must do. Dexter, for your timely intervention, I give you my thanks. And for my earlier discourtesy, I beg your forgiveness. There's no need. I honestly understand what was happening now. In hindsight, I did. Allow me to thank you also. Were you not on hand, there's no telling what might have come to pass. Well, at the very least, Kongo still would be alive. I mean, he wouldn't have... Nothing I did would have changed that. With me gone, Shinden would have had free reign. He was the last of any of us who would have suspected. Aye. When he told us that you had committed seppuku, none thought to question it. A convenient lie. but a poor one. And who knew me well should know that I would not take my leave here had I ere I had dealt with the insurgents. To do so would be a greater shame by far. Now then, let me recount to you my tale. Late at night, Shinden summoned me to the docks to discuss an urgent matter. Oh, pardon me, I burped again. As I approached him, the wretch slashed out at me without warning. Though I couldn't react in time to dodge the blade, for a blessing it caught my charm, sparing me a fatal wound. My momentum sent me over the docks and into the sea, where I remained until I was safe to resurface. My lungs were ripe to burst when Shinden finally left. Oh wow, he stayed underwater that long. Such an ordeal that must have been. Having learned that there were traitors besides Shinden, I kept to the shadows and watched their movements. And the rest, you know. With the Tyro safe and the traitors dealt with, we may return to the barracks. Let us continue our conversation there. Dexter, my thanks again for your help. No problem, sir. So Ugetsu's influence is pretty strong. That's not good. Hopefully there's no one else to do that as well. Or who would do that. Would follow him. Can't guarantee that. Oh, wait. Oh, the barracks were just to the east of where I was. I could have just done that. Ah. That's what I get for not paying attention to the mini-map. To think that Shinden was a traitor. I still struggle to believe it. Yeah, it's usually the ones that are closest to you in these situations. Or at least it is in fantasy media, not in real life. You journeyed here from a distant land in order to lend your strength to our beleaguered order. Yet I drew my blade upon you. As it turned out, 'twas those whom I thought I knew and trusted that betrayed me. Suffice it to say, I feel a right fool. But now we have succeeded in rooting out all the traitors in our ranks. That we have. And from those we caught, we were able to wring out some key details of their operation. Yes! Shinden had been seducing other men over to Ugetsu's side. Those who proved unamenable to his advances were killed, like our comrade in the recent mission. It makes my blood boil to think that those most loyal among us were struck down by treachery. What of Ugetsu's whereabouts? It appears he makes his base in the mainland, somewhere in Yanxia, but the precise location still eludes us. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, Captain, but even as we laid our lives on the line, the Tyro went about satisfying his urges. Can we truly say that we protected this peace this day? Well, I do understand your frustration, Makoto. Yet, for his many vices, there's no denying the instrumental role the Tyro plays in keeping the realms whole. Ever are the great lords watching for a fracture to form, by which they might break the status quo and usurp power. Through skillful intercession and manipulation, the Tyro keeps each of them in check. 'Tis no secret that the Bakufu is a cesspool of corruption, but in spite of this, we must protect the peace. Such is a samurai's calling. Though you may come to us from afar, you share this calling with us. I pray that we can continue relying upon your blade, my Ijin samurai friend. And I would love to! love to continue doing so. Allow me to add my voice to the captain's. You're a stalwart ally to our cause, and a samurai true. Master Mosesai was not mistaken in choosing you. He did choose good. Alright, that was a revelation I wasn't expecting, and unfortunately, it seems we're gonna have to wait a while before we can find Ugetsu and put an end to whatever he's up to. So, that was all that I wanted to accomplish for today. So, thank you all so much for joining me on this mission to finally, at this point, clear up all of the combat class quests, at least up to level 65 for now. I'll do the later ones, of course, after the main story's done. I don't know if I'm going to be going back to the main story now, I mean, after this, or if I'm going to be starting the crafting quests. I could do either one. I'm not sure which one it'll be. I'll figure it out for the next time. And until then, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a good night.